Hello, Pupa, and welcome back to Broken Sword, the Shadow of the Templars. Today we begin in Ireland. Mac Devitt, Devitts, something, I can't read that. Anyway, let's see what I can do. And look, I can't go in the lab. Oh, I can, okay. Trapdoor, wait, oh, like, I see. Tugged at the trap door, but it was locked from the inside. Yep. What is this? A plastic cover, didn't move. Okay. Go talk to this kid. Caillou? Hi there. McGuire. I don't know if that's a kid or if it's the Irish people are short joke.
What?
What's your name, kid?
Who you calling kid? Who the hell are you?
I figured. I'm George Stobart, and I'm with the good guys.
You're a head case, mister. Few sandwiches short of a picnic.
Cut the crap and tell me your name.
Liam McGuire.
Like Lizzie McGuire? What can you tell me about the castle, McGuire? Oh, what can you tell me about the castle, McGuire?
What do you want to know?
Well, what can I get in? Can I get inside? Fuck, I can't read tonight.
No, it's locked up.
Does anyone live there?
No.
Fuck. Let's go inside. Oh shit, there's a lot of people here. Hello. My name's George.
Pleased to meet you, mister. My name's Fitzgerald.
What can you tell me about the castle?
There's nothing there, just an old ruin.
How old?
I really couldn't tell you.
Go on. Clown Fiesta. Hey, Night Fang. It sure is. Look at all these clowns. Also, we have... Nope, that's the wrong side because I'm flipped. We have a guest if you over there. Well, it's not a guest, it's George. He's the main character of the game. But he's here to hang out with his hat and sunglasses. I didn't add the sunglasses. The sunglasses were already there. I just added the hat. Have you ever explored the castle yourself?
I used to play there sometimes when I was a kid. Then one of the little uns fell off the wall, broke his head, and died.
Was his name Humpty Dumpty?
We didn't go there anymore.
You haven't been up there recently? Hey V, what's up? How's it going? How's Nemo's thing going? Or is he done?
No.
Nemo's done? Oh, I didn't even know he was streaming until like 15 minutes before I started. Hello there, my name is George Stobart.
Pleased to meet you.
I'm sure I wish I could do accents, but I can't. I don't have an accent to begin with. I'm O'Brien. Like Liam O'Brien? Can I help you? No. Tell me about the castle, asshole.
Here's this castle. Queso maeso.
What can you tell me about the castle, Mr. O'Brien? It's a fine sight now, isn't it? Dates back to the 10th century, you know. Most of the existing building was added much later, of course. Are the ruins open to the public? Oh no, it's much too dangerous. Anyway, there's nothing of interest remaining. Can you tell me about the tripod which was found at the castle?
Now there's a bone of contention and controversy. It was dug up by an Englishman of the archaeological persuasion. Who was this Englishman? Professor Pegram. Same man who dug up the gem. Is that Professor Pegram? Do you know where I'd find Professor Pegram? Too late to meet that fella. Is he dead? Not that, but he's gone from the village. A sore point with our esteemed host, I might add.
Hey, Bucky, what's up?
Do you know where Pegram has gone? I'm sorry, but I don't. He upped anchor in the dark and shipped out before the dawn. Why did he do that? Who knows? A guilty conscience or a secret assignation? Never seen that word before. Whatever the reason, he'll not be missed in Lochmarin. I guess that's how you pronounce that. I can pronounce Irish words a little better than French words, but only a little. Maybe now the fuss about the gym has died down and we can get back to normal. I'm like 60% Irish, if not more. But I don't have any actually Irish relatives in the sense that I've never met anyone from Ireland. So we probably came here like 100 years ago and just became American. Now I speak American. What can you tell me about the gem which Pegram found? Now there is a gem which should never have been taken. A man would have to be full of greed to covet that stone. We call it the Greed Stone.
It's okay. I wouldn't really consider myself an Irishman to begin with. The only thing Irish about me is that I'm a fairy. And technically, my hair used to have a tint of red in it, but that's gone. I am drinking for Australia Day, which is fitting because we're in a pub. Is that guy vomiting? I just noticed that. Or is he sneezing? It's green, whatever it is. Hold on. Come on, do it again. Do the thing. I know I saw it. Something. That. Oh, that's a sneeze. Why is he sneezing so much? We're in a pandemic. Jesus Christ, cover your mouth. Alright, what's your interest in the jewel? You're not a reporter, are you? No.
Oh no. Thank the Lord for that.
He's sick? Guess so.
Hi, my name's Stobart. George Stobart. Hello there, mister. What could I do for you?
Doyle? Like Conan Doyle? Is Conan Doyle Irish? I thought he was Scottish. I don't know. I've never read Sherlock Holmes, actually. Do you know Dr. Pegram?
Do I know him? Do I know the good doctor himself? No, I don't. I mean, I know who he is, but I don't know who him to talk to. I don't know him. I don't know him to talk to.
Is that a... Oh, I thought that was supposed to be a bagpipe.
Do you know anything about Pegram's excavation? Only that he didn't have the right to no. What do you know with a shovel on it? Pegram was digging for historical remains, not coal. In fact, what the hell more? It's the science of archaeology, Pat. Understanding how people used to live by what they've left behind. One day, archaeologists might be digging up our remains. Man, damn it, O'Brien. Oh, I wonder what I'll find. Well, it won't be arrowheads and beakers. Fast food cartons and flavored condoms, more likely.
Too true. Too true. Go on.
Did anyone from the village work at Pegram's dig? I try me now. But I'm not using very man. What a nerve. What the fuck was that? Oh. And I know more old and random here. Can you tell me anything about the castle on the hill? I don't know much about any. And we're right here and right. What do we want to email you now? No. Oh no, I'm here on vacation. Nah. Vacation, Pat. It's what the Americans call a holiday. Alright. And long here. And long here, holiday. Sure, it's a very pretty place. Where are you from, is it? California. I know where I'm from. Yeah, amongst other things. Top of the morning to you. I beg your pardon. That's what you Irish say, isn't it? Do you want something, or are you just flaunting your xenophobia? I was trying to be sociable. I'll try a glass of beer, please. It's your first pint of real ale? I guess so. What's a real ale, anyhow? Beer. It's brewed from natural ingredients and traditional methods. Shouldn't be kept under pressure or refrigerated. And finally, to have a good body and distinctive character. I don't want to make it all over. Flat and warm, just like my ex-wife. Heyo! Let me see the kids, Susan. There's a beer stain, piece of toweling. I'm just gonna steal that. Don't sneeze on me, please. Hi there, old timer. What? Nasty cold you got there. This is a word left my lips. I regretted them. I was gonna burp into the mic, but it was a very small baby burp. Is there such a thing as a cold which isn't nasty? I put the question to Father VOD. Father says So I says to the mayor. Mayor, I says, why were we born to suffer's thought? What did he say? Said it's my reward for being out all night like a sinner. Pious prick. Anyway, this is no ordinary cold, 'tis the hay fever. Polinosis. Thank you. You're not a policeman, are you? Excuse me? Police, though. I'd know it if you were. What's that you're making? It's a necklace, me boyo. Oh, sure. Made out of steel wire? That's right. A necklace for my pretty one. When my little lover feels it round her slender neck, she'll be mine, all mine. I don't like that. I'm going to put this steel wire around my lover's neck, and she'll be mine, all mine. It feels like that song Possum Kingdom by the Toadies, where it starts off like, with the first lyrics are like, make up your mind, decide to walk with me around the lake tonight. And then during the bridge, he just keeps repeating the words, do you want to die, over and over. Anyway, Agent 47 over here. What else you got?
Yeah.
It's quite the laugh you got, Ron. Ron's canonical laugh, actually. I looked it up before we played, specifically for Ron. He can confirm. Alright, I probably have to talk to someone else in there about something. Okay, yeah. Do you know Dr. P. Graham? What if I don't care what voice I gave you. Oh, it was like clicked.
He's the archaeologist, isn't he?
That's right. Did you work at Dr. P. Graham's dig?
Haha. What gave you that idea?
Also, yeah, hello, Afro. We're not killing squirrels in this game, so you're safe. For now. I feel like there's got to be something I missed in here. So I'm gonna go back through the rounds. Hello, Mr. O'Brien.
Hello there. What now?
Nothing. Okay, cool. Oh, you got more. Do you remember seeing Sean Fitzgerald at the dig?
Let me think now. I think we bring Brownie to monolocation.
Can I buy you a drink?
Most certainly can.
Give me a drink for my friend here. Who? Doyle? You conned you into buying for him? Shame on you, Patrick. Same again?
And mine and mine.
1 pint of the brown coming up. Fun fact, my sister is a bartender. And a dancer. A dance teacher, actually. Do you remember Sean Fitzgerald now?
I ain't been only last week. Come to think of it, it was on last week. Gerald was there all right, him and a bunch of it. He was speaking with the boss man.
There's too much squirrel violence in an earlier stream. I'm sorry. I don't know why squirrels are such a target. There we go. There's my burp into the mic. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I guess we can read that. Why not? The white whiskers on the bartender's flushed face were like garlands on a Christmas tree. What is a garland? I'll look that up. Garland. Oh. I don't think we've ever put those on a Christmas tree before. We just had lights and ornaments. Anyway. The resemblance ended there. The top of his head was too slick and shiny to act as a perch for a Christmas fairy. He said fairy. I'm slightly more interested in this game now. You again. Oh, I guess I have to be in front of you. Nope, I have to be on the side. It says Angel in the PC version. Okay, well then this is just a better version.
Hello.
Doyle told me you definitely worked at the dig.
You don't believe him, do you? Patrick Doyle is a moron and a scoundrel.
Even so, he saw you talking to Pegram.
You can't prove that, mister.
Oh, can't I? Fuck. Mobs so icy, why they always kill me? I'm just mining. Anything else? I'll take another beer. Damn, George. Just threw it back. More about the hitman thing. If I was a woman, I wouldn't think much of a wire necklace.
Not made for a woman. I've got my sights on tastier dishes than women.
Is he trying to catch a mermaid?
Flesh and smooth and tender as a maiden's. Bones as soft and white as a newborn babe's. Rabbit lad, that's what gets my juices flowing.
Oh, he's a furry. I get it. He watched Zootopia. I'm gonna try talking to this kid again. Hey, McGuire.
What?
Do you know a man called Pegram?
Can you describe him like on telly and the cop shows?
He's an English archaeologist.
I know the man you mean if he's the one.
Can you tell me where I'd find Pegram?
No, I can't, because he's not here now. But if I sees him, I'll ask him.
Do you know what Pigram was doing in the castle?
Digging for buried treasure. Jewels and gold and skeletons, like in the films.
Do you know anything about Pigram's dig?
He wouldn't let me anywhere near it. I offered help, but he chased me off. I didn't want to see a smelly old hole anyway.
Respect for Pegram for not letting a child into his smelly old hole.
Did anyone from the village work at the dig?
Pegram bought some students and bums with him. You reckon no one in Lochmaron would know what to look for? The only local guy who worked for him was Sean Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald says he's never been anywhere near the dig.
He's having you on, mister.
I got 2 witnesses that put you on the scene of the crime. Alright, we can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Doyle told me you definitely worked at the dig. He's seen you there. You might as well admit it.
I knew this would happen. I knew I'd get caught. Just my luck, grassed up by a delinquent and a dimwit.
I need to talk to Dr. Pigram if he's still alive.
What do you mean? Is he in danger?
Yeah, you too, if I'm right.
You're not from the Social Security?
Hell no. What makes you think that?
Well, I was claiming benefit at the same time I was working for Pigram.
I'm not in a position to make judgment, Sean. That's between you and your conscience. All I want is to talk to Pigram about the gem.
But he's not here.
I know that, but he left that package with you, didn't he? So where did Pigram go?
I don't know, I swear it. He came to see me early this morning, said he was leaving. He asked me to give this package to a guy called Marquette.
Show me what's in the package, Sean.
I can't do that.
Why not?
I promised the professor.
So what? You didn't have any qualms about your benefit scam. If you're willing to lie on your taxes, you must be willing to commit all sorts of crimes, Sean.
I'm going to ask for all your introductions for that qualifier. Can you call the waiter, assuming he's still alive? That's good. That's good. I'd like to speak to your manager if he's still alive. That's ominous.
So where's the harm in taking a peek inside Pigram's package? Open up your package, Pigram. I'm gonna take a peek.
You don't know those people. I can't. I don't dare.
This is your last chance to show me the package, Fitzgerald. I've been patient with you, but now it's time to kick ass. I'm trained in karate.
But he'll kill me.
Who will?
A man from Paris, Jacques Marquette. Pigram told me if I gave him the package unopened, I'd hear no more about it. But if I double-crossed Marquette, I'd be dead.
I'll deal with Jacques Marquette. Give the package to me.
No, why should I trust you? I don't know who to trust anymore. I wish I'd never even heard of the Lochmere gym. Mommy!
Did he die? Is that the sound I'm hearing?
Hey, I just seen a big red.
Get out of here, McGuire. Come back when you're old enough. What's the lad hollering about?
A big red sports car. John Fitzgerald's been run over.
Get out!
Super intense on the PC. Are you saying this isn't intense right now? Always a little tyke.
Maybe you should send out some medicinal brandy, Michael.
Oh yes, and who's going to pay for it?
Not me. Me neither.
Let's go. Running at breakneck speed.
I was telling the truth about Fitzy, mister.
Okay, calm down now. Tell me what happened.
I was standing here minding my own business when I saw this beautiful red sports car coming up over the hill. Would you look at that, says I, and I go on over to take a closer look. Next thing, Fitzy comes tearing out of the pub and nearly knocks me on my arse. He was like a chicken without a head. He hadn't a clue where he was going. Anyhow, he tears out the road. Well, the car just flies at him. He was too fast for poor old Fitzy and hit him an awful wallet. It was flying up on top. Jesus.
Oh, oh Jesus. Fuck. Oh Lord Jesus. I can't do it. Nope. That's my best Irish impression.
Jesus, says I. I thought he was a goner.
What does George's hat say on the bottom right of the screen? Women want me, Templars fear me, but part of it's cut off because he's turned to the side. So it looks like it says men want me, Templars fear me.
Next thing, the driver hops out and I couldn't believe my eyes. He was dressed like a bloody leprechaun.
I knew it. Fucking knew it. I knew the leprechauns were evil. Let's go fight some leprechauns. The fuck are you?
Hi. Do you speak English?
Well, now, what if I was to say no? An implication of cognizance shrouded in denial, a pretty poser, a paradox indeed.
I gave him the look I perfected when I was 12 and was going to be the greatest hypnotist of all time. It was a killer.
You attempting to hypnotize me, or is it the
Constipation you're suffering? Alright, Nemo. Chill out. Not that guy. Fucking George. Leprechaun. Nice. Too bad I was out of practice. Is that Lightning McQueen? What the fuck? What's his catchphrase? Shazam? Shazow? Shamwow? Shamwow. Ka-chow, I think that's it. Ka-chow. You've seen that one thing of Lightning McQueen saying ka-chow sensually. And you know, if you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna say.
Did you happen to see a red sports car down the road?
Caught a glimpse of a flash of red on the hill and heard the racket. Sure, it was an awful noise. A sports car, you say?
A Ferrari, to be exact.
Racing car? And what was it doing here? Poor fellow must have been lost.
The driver of the Ferrari was involved in an accident.
Is that so?
Yeah, he knocked somebody down outside the bar.
What an idiot. How could a thing like that happen?
He was traveling too fast.
So fast he ran right under the car?
I mean, the car was traveling too fast.
But you'd have thought the idiot could have heard it coming.
Hey TJ, what's up? How's it going? Welcome to Leper Crimes. Leprosy. Leper-do.
Maybe you know the guy who was hit by the Ferrari. His name was Sean Fickety Fitzgerald.
Oh, I know him all right. That's my nephew, the idiot responsible for the stacking of my hate cart. Was he killed by the car?
You're very calm about the fact that your nephew just died. Also, I just noticed that's all hay behind him. I thought that was a wall. That's just hay. And that's a lot of that's like levels of like the Hercules movie when they have like all the hay stacked on the cart at the beginning. Well, not the very beginning, but you know, like when he's like a teenager before he gets buff. When he like tries to play frisbee, it actually accidentally knocks down the whole town. You know? Yeah. Am I enjoying Broken Sword? I am. It's very silly. It's very interesting game. There was a clown and now there's a leprechaun. I don't know what the fuck's next. I don't know what all places we go to. But when we go to the next country, I'm going to try to guess what he's going to be dressed as next time.
Oh no, apparently he was uninjured, but he's been abducted.
Oh, I thought he was dead. I don't remember anyone saying he got abducted. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. I do that a lot. Well, that's a relief now. That's why I'm bad at these types of games, because like I only take in half the information I read. I feel like I take in a lot less information when I'm voice acting, but I feel like it's more entertaining for me to voice act than for me to just silently read everything. And it's funnier if I fuck up.
Aren't you going to look for your nephew?
What for? From what you say, it's too late.
You could report the matter to the police.
Better not. Besides, what could they do?
Thanks, TJ.
They could mount a search.
They have only one bicycle between them. In a question of superior acceleration, I'd put my money on the Ferrari.
I agree. Voice acting games is fun. That's half the reason I started streaming. It's because I actually watched a guy do a, like, way back before Twitch. I think it was before Twitch. It wasn't on Twitch. It was on like Justin TV or something like that. One of those. So it probably was before Twitch, or at least it was before Twitch got big. I watched somebody play Super Mario RPG with their girlfriend, and they were voice acting for the characters. And ever since then, I've always just really been like, yeah, that's cool. And I wanted to do that. What do they do if they catch someone? Ring ding, get in the basket. You drive up to them and you kind of like hit them in the back of the leg with the tire, so they like the classic move that all criminals do when they're defeated. And they collapse to the ground, and you get off the bike, but you throw the bike so it lands on them, and they're trapped beneath the bike. The weight of the bike, because it's actually the same weight as a car, because the policemen are so strong. Yeah, they're trapped beneath a car bike. And that's how Ireland works. Trust me, I'm a doctor.
I think you ought to know just what Sean has gotten himself into.
I'm not sure I want to know.
But you're his uncle, his own flesh and blood.
You're right, but what can I do? If I'm not here to guard it, some idiot might try to climb the haystack. What a moral dilemma.
What a dilemma indeed.
To stay here and guard this potentially lethal agricultural construction, or to go off in search of the prodigal nephew, the very man responsible for said hazard? I'll need some thinking about it.
Why, there's no problem.
You're right. Why didn't I think of it before? We'll demolish the haystack.
You don't have to demolish the haystack to go look for Sean. I'll stay here in your place and warn anyone who's silly enough to climb it.
Marvelous. I think I should start my inquiries in the bar.
Nice boots. He strode off in the direction of MacDevitt's bar. That's what it said. Leaving me to contemplate the stack of hay. I'm going to climb the stack of hay now. The stack of hay stopped short at the top of the wall. Even if I stretched as far as I could, the wall was out of reach. What I needed was a slice or two of Alice's Wonderland. Do I have any items I could use? Fuck. Hay acquired. Nice. What about the door? Pushing with all my strength got me nowhere. They didn't budge. I really need to start working out. A little late for that now. Is that it? Is that everything except for leaving? Okay, so I have a clown nose. I will. A buzzer. This card. This matchbook. And I don't even know what that is, actually. Rectangle of toweling. Oh, aha. Can I use the towel to, like, yeah, myself over? You know, like so? Fuck. What if I, like, combine them? I guess not. Words. Gopaline stout builds body. Maybe that's a hint that I need to go somewhere. Come on, George. Leave. Thank you. There's two things here that I couldn't do earlier. What if I, no? I have a tissue for some reason. Do items disappear after they stop being useful? I assume not. Okay, the only just one items disappear. Okay, cool, good. The dirty tissue. Okay, only question is, do I need to stay here and figure something out, or do I need to go somewhere else? That's my only question. I'll try to figure it out one way or the other. Need to stay here? Okay. So there's something here that I gotta do. Like, when I say here, I mean this screen. Specifically, though. Have everything you need? Okay, good. Oh, no. Not that screen. Top of the wall. Oh, that's what I thought. Yeah. That's what I meant. Sorry, by this screen I meant over by the castle is what I meant. Let's see. Let's use the dirty tissue. That's obviously the correct answer. The nose? No. That's too obvious. It'd be too easy if it was the nose. The nose. Okay, the buzzer. Wait a minute. Wait, it doesn't have any matches in it. I was gonna burn the stack of hay. Just for funsies. Hold on. No, go. Okay, that's all I can do is those three. Wait, what's this? The narrow crack between two of the stones where this centuries-old mortar had crumbled away. Oh, is that where I get to use this? Yeah, there it is. Okay. I inserted the ends of the lifting keys in the mortarless crack and gave them a firm shove. They remained lodged in the wall, jutting out to form a step. Hey, nice. No, climb. George, climb. George. There you go. Yeah. I should have checked to see if there was a third thing to click on there before I left. Is that a goat? Is Shumi here? She's like kind of a goat. Close enough. They're similar. George. I've been attacked. The rope by which the goat was tethered had become tangled on the old plowshare. Take that, idiot. I've defeated you. I've overcome the trials of the goat. You're trapped. In fact, this was very difficult in the original PC version. Is it easy? Are you like you had to have fallen over and click while you're? Oh no, they couldn't. They couldn't do that in this version. Because it's a Game Boy game. It became famous as the Goat Puzzle. I like that name. Is it? I'm just before I leave, I want to double check there's nothing else. So I'm guessing you had to fight the goat to go down here. Do combat with the infamous goat. It even has its own Wikipedia page. Are you serious? The statue was too heavy to lift. It overbalanced into the sand. I want to read the Wikipedia page. We're stopping. Hold on. The goat puzzle. I'm just typing in the goat puzzle. Oh my god, it does. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Switching back to my computer screen. I want to read this. Or I'm going to read some of it. The goat puzzle, also known as the infamous goat puzzle, the infamous goat, the wretched goat, the goat of Lochmaern, or simply the goat, is a puzzle featured in Revolution Software's 1996 point-and-click adventure game Broken Sword: The Shadow of the Templars. Oh wow, I'm actually looking at a picture of the screen. They did a really good job recreating it in the like the Game Boy Advance version. Like that looks really similar. In this puzzle, protagonist George Stobart must gain access to an underground dig located in a castle in Lochmaern, Ireland, by avoiding getting butted by a fierce goat. So I want to know, because I accidentally did it right. Does the goat just knock you away from getting down there, or does he knock you down and you die from falling in? Because it'd be funny if you die from falling in. It is often explained to be difficult due to challenging the player in a way different from previous puzzles in the game. It is also noted by many gamers in various publications as one of the hardest video game puzzles of all time. The puzzle was simplified in the Shadow of Templars 2009 Director's Cut and also the Game Boy Advance version, because I did it in my first try. You don't die. He knocks you down. Okay. Puzzle and solution. I already figured it out. Get fucked. I'm the goat. Easy, too easy first try. Also, actually, fun fact: I didn't have time to do it because I didn't find out until like right before I started stream. I'm the infamous goat now, bitch. I've stolen your title. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I have an animated emote slot, so I'm gonna make a version of the Aito like yeah victory, but it's gonna like spin around and do a flip, and it's gonna be I'm probably just gonna call it Aito flip, but I just thought that was cool. I'll do that before the next stream. So we'll have technically a new emote, even though it's just a modified version, but you know that'll be neat. I don't know why I unlocked that though, but it's there. They saw me playing Broken Sword and they were like, well, now we have to give him, animated emo slot. Legacy. The puzzle is considered by many gamers and publications to be one of the most challenging and hardest video game puzzles of all time. Holy shit. I'm just like, I love the fact that I'm playing a version where they simplified it, and I just like walked on screen and went, what's that? And I touched it and it was like puzzle solved. And now I'm sitting here reading about how it's in the original version. It's like one of the hardest puzzles ever created. They finally gave him the rest of us yesterday. Oh, okay, nice. What was I saying? Yada yada. Broken Sword creator and Revolution CEO Charles Cecil and Broken Sword designer Steve Inci, I don't know, as well as publications which have covered it, explain the puzzle was challenging because the player was not met with any time-critical puzzle prior to this point in the game, which would mean they would not necessarily make the connection that clicking on the machinery at a key moment would make this happen. Chris Scullion of Official Nintendo Magazine said, if you've played Broken Sword, the words "the goat puzzle" will probably make you break out in a cold sweat.
Jeff Thu of Hardcore Gamer wrote that Broken Sword was known for intricate, challenging puzzles, some infamously so. The puzzle appeared on Computer and Video Games 2011 Gaming's Hardest Puzzles. In 2012, it was listed on GameSpot's 5 Crazy Difficult and Intricate Video Game Puzzles. During a classic post-mortem for the Shadow of the Templars at the European Game Developers Conference in August 2014, when Cecil brought up the topic of difficult puzzles, remember the audience shouted, "That fucking goat." Laughter ensued, and Cecil added, "It was very unfair, and it was absolutely bewildering." He also continued, claiming he knew he had made it when a taxi driver once asked him about his occupation. Upon finding he had written Broken Sword, the driver exclaimed, "Ah, so you're the one responsible for the goat puzzle." The puzzle was simplified in the Shadow of Templars through the 9 director's cut, according to Cecil, adding a more logical solution. The version of the game includes a diary in which the character takes notes. After completing the goat puzzle, George's diary reads, "So, the ghost of Loch Mairn is no more than a fierce billy goat. For a moment, I thought it was going to be incredibly awkward to get past. But in the end, it was surprisingly simple. Who would have known?" As a reference to the original puzzle's reputation, an Easter egg involving a talking goat was added to the Shadow of the Templar sequel, Broken Sword 2, The Smoky Mirror. A goat puzzle was featured in Broken Sword 5. There's 5 of them? Holy fuck. I thought there were only 3. In the beginning and ending of 2014, second and final episode of the title. As part of the achieved $800,000 Kickstarter stretch goal. Or like stretch goat. Alright, cool. Cecil follows you. Oh, he does. I forgot about that. That's really cool, actually. Fuck. I only own the first one and only the GBA version of it, so. What's the see also article on that page? Oh, let me go back. I have no idea. I don't ever check the see alsos. History, the Go puzzle. Yeah. Exit. What? No. Go to the Go puzzle. There. Cat hair mustache puzzle, another infamous puzzle in a 1990s adventure game. The cat hair mustache puzzle is a puzzle in the 1999 adventure game Gabriel Knight 3: Blood of the Sacred, Blood of the Damned. The puzzle's name is owed to the use of cat hair as a fake mustache, which protagonist Gabriel Knight uses part of his disguise in order to steal a man's motorcycle. Oh, yeah, yada. Don't care. Fuck. I keep knocking my phone down because it's not held up by anything. It's just leaning on my screen. Also, I just found out that I can set my monitor to have a crosshair in the center of the screen to help with gaming, I guess, which is weird and kind of a dumb feat. Oh my god, it's on. You turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. No, turn it off. How do I turn it off? I don't want it. You guys can't even see it. This is the worst part. There's just a red dot in the middle of my screen now. 720 no scope. God damn it. I forgot I even had that redeemed. Taking the shot. Okay. That's twice? Okay. Bam. That was a good spin. How do I turn this motherfucker off? Excuse me, we just beat up a goat. Well, we didn't beat up a goat. We tied it up so it couldn't kill us. Ew. Turn that off. The fuck? I have to figure this out. Hold on.
have no idea how to turn this off. There's just a red dot in my screen now. Let me try turning my monitor off. This is the weirdest fucking thing I've ever run into. Is it gone? No! What? So dumb. Oh, I accidentally turned it off again. Okay, I have one more attempt to turn it off. Okay, I did it. I can't. Okay. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. I did it. Okay. What was I doing? Is it heavy? It's heavy. As I swung the stone upright, I noticed it had left a pattern of holes in the sand. Placed my fingers in the 5 impressions left by the fallen stone. It was weird. They fit perfectly. Huh. Okay. Placed my fingers and thumb into the holes in the wall. Nothing happened. But I need a fake hand. Did my fingers into the soft white powder. I realized what it was. Plaster of Paris. I'd used it in kindergarten to make casts of animal paw prints. Reached into the sack, but it was empty. Wait, do I have it now? No. Stop. Oh, I do. Okay. There's a handful of plaster left in the castle pyramids. No. Okay. Well, it wouldn't work on the goat because. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me try something. I sprinkled the plaster of sand until the holes were filled. Place my fingers. Fuck. Oh wait, I gotta like put my hand in. Smooth the plaster level with the sand. It was my first experience at home improving. Damn. Fuck. Spirit of the Goat has created a new puzzle. I know. What a dick. My fingers on the back of the statue had left their impressions in the fine sand. And that. And the altar is a card panel decorated with animals, birds, and plants. Need Wawa. I don't have Wawa. What's this? Oh, shush. Is there Wawa up here? Someone give me Wawa. There's a rectangle towel. There's something back there that stands out. Fuck. Okay. Excuse me. No, no. Hmm. Um, I want you to know you have my sympathy.
Oh, it's just terrible, awful. Worst thing I had really. It's top the bed news, all right, for this week and the next. All year. It's worse than that. It's the worst disaster in living memory. In the beginning of the history of Ireland, I would say it's the biggest in the history of Ireland. Most awesome disaster since mankind paddled out of the primal plop. No beer.
Is a glass of beer more important than a man's life?
Are you talking to me?
To all of you, Sean Fitzgerald has met with God knows what, and all you can do is drink.
Sean is gone for a ride in a flash car, that's all.
Why don't you calm down and join us? What about Sean? Why aren't you out looking for him?
No point in launching an all-equipped expedition to save the lad. In a elaborate situation, preparation is essential. That's why I slipped in here for a pint.
Fuck. Hmm. Nope. Wait, I thought they were out of beer. So you're making snares to trap rabbits.
That's right. You have a problem with that?
Damn right I do, isn't it painful?
Only if I could get my fingers caught.
I'm talking about the rabbits. Do they feel much pain?
You bet. Yeah.
Hmm. As soon as the old guy looked away, I grabbed his piece of wire. Nice. Glad I came back and talked to him more. Fuck, save. Do I need to drink this place dry? From the inside. Snapped off in my hand. Also, return the switch to its original position. So I got a switch. Oh, that's gone. Okay, fair enough. Hmm. No. Dirty tissue. Gotta try the dirty tissue on everything. Hmm. No. Dirty tissue is answer to all puzzles. Where the fuck is water? Why is there no water in this town? Why is there only beer? What is wrong with these people? Hop, hop, hop. No. There. Back goat. What's up? Guess there's no water down here. Hmm. Isn't this place surrounded by water? You got anything for me? Nope. You're useless. So talk to the farmer again, I guess. Never mind. I'm gonna keep drinking and see if I just have to drink the place dry. Sorry. Oh, I could fix it for you. Okay, okay, okay. I don't think so. It's a job for a professional electrician. Oh well, at least the glass washer is still working. It's not my day, is it? It just so happens I'm an electrician. Check out my credential. Well now, isn't that marvelous? Here's a house bedeviled with faulty wiring of a wayward nature. Here's you, an electric man, with a little plastic card to prove it. I still want to see what you can do before I let you touch my beer pumps. Make a start with the glass washer. We finish that, we take a look at the pumps. Sure. Sure. I'll definitely do that. I couldn't see anything obviously wrong with the machine. I figured it must be the wiring. Just so happened to have a wire. Right here. Wait. No? Fuck. Damn, I've tried everything. Oh, yeah, it's obviously the tissue. Just so happen to have a wire. Oh, wow, that's convenient. I know, right? There we go. I was clicking on the wrong thing. I replaced the fuse with the piece of wire. I knew it was dangerous, but I was desperate enough to disregard everything I knew about standard safety precautions. Excuse me, Mr. Leary. I fixed your glass washer, no problem. Bingo, and a blessing to all the saints. Free half pint to that man on the house. Now, did you take a look at the beer pump? Oh, I guess so, but I'm not making any promises. Can't fix them, then I'll have a riot on my hands. The pumps are in the cellar, right? That's right. You find a flashlight down there somewhere. Wow, I didn't know George was such a handyman. Rat! Oh shit, a rat! What is that? Eh. I pushed the lever and heard the grating of metal, but nothing appeared to happen. Where's that flashlight at? Right again. And the bolt creaked back into place. Huh. I thought there was a flashlight down here. Yeah. Let me go check upstairs just to be sure. Has to be a handyman. That's how the war for the Norse water is waged. Oh my god, we are stealing water. Potentially. Oh, I can't. Okay, let me go around. I just want to double check that it didn't do anything important. No, it didn't. Okay. I didn't want to have another case where I stood around trying to do a puzzle that I'd already solved. Okay. Do I need to do an item? No. I keep using that, but I don't know what the fuck that's actually going to be for. Towel? No. Clown nose? To scare the rat? No. Okay. Uh. Hmm. Oops, I didn't mean to go back up. I don't know why I keep walking around hitting A as if something new is going to happen, even though it tells me what I can click on. Huh. No, I didn't think that would work. I'm pretty sure that matchbook is going to be for later. Huh. Pull the lever and the bolt creaked back into place. What bolt does it mean? Oh, wait. Does that open like the... sewer thing outside? Maybe? Oh, shit. Nice. Glad I thought of that. I lifted the trap door and an overpowering smell of stale beer rose from the cellar below. I looked down on a stone tiled floor, way too far to jump. What the fuck? Who are you? Who are you? Sir? Sir? It's Khan! Holy fuck. I was not expecting that. Excuse me. It was a nasty feeling in my guts I usually associated with the light opera. It was Khan. What's the problem? Did you see what happened here a few minutes ago? What was that? A man was involved in an unfortunate accident. I didn't see anything. What about the boy? He doesn't know anything either. The kid. The kid, well, you know how it is in these rural communities. Not enough genes to go around. I prayed McGuire had the sense to keep his mouth shut. Was the guy hurt bad? He's been taken care of, but he thinks he dropped a small parcel. You didn't happen to find it, did you? If I had, I would have taken it to the police. Of course. Thank you. On. Can I not go down? What? I thought I was gonna go down. Do I need to talk to the kid? No. Fuck. Wait, what? Oh, I'm confused. Do I now just jump down? What the fuck? Oh. Wait, how did that... I thought it was like a grate, not like a completely covered thing. Now I could see. I spotted Mr. Leary's flashlight easily. Very helpful now. Guess I'll go ahead and take that. Then I noticed a flash of light, something sparkling beneath the open trap door. Oh wow, he's just doing everything himself in this room. It was Peagram's gem, all right. A large, uncut blue stone. As I held it aloft, I realized the fascination it could command. I guess I was already under its spell.
Did you find it?
What?
Whatever you was looking for.
Yeah. Listen, McGuire. I want you to keep this to yourself.
No problemo. Just shuck us up a crate of lager.
No way, you're not old enough.
We can sell it and make some cash.
Forget it, kid. I couldn't betray Mr. Leary's trust.
I could, for sure. That old misery guts deserves it.
If you want to do me a favor, keep a lookout for that guy in the suit.
Okay. But it'll cost you a packet of chips. And shit.
And shout if you see that Ferrari. Let's get some water. The faucet creaked, coughed, and spewed out a stream of rusty-colored water. I don't have anything to keep that in yet, do I? Oh, I have a fucking gemstone that looks like... The way that it's sparkling, it looks like an eye. Oh, wait, do I need to use the plaster on the water? Is that what I need to do? No, I need to take the water with me, right? Oh, I guess not. Here. Shut off the faucet. Okay. Oh, the towel. Barely damp the towel. Okay, I see. You gotta get the towel wet so you can, like, wring it out. Okay. See, I thought that earlier, because I was like, I thought the towel was... I remember him saying the towel was wet with beer. I thought that would work. But then I forgot I had the towel. And when I thought about getting water, I was like, oh, well, obviously I gotta put it in a cup. Held the towel under the faucet and soaked it with water. I don't know if I need to turn that off, but I feel like it's just polite. If the water smells like tetanus, probably. I shut off the faucet as tight as I could, but it kept on dripping, yada yada. I assume that's all I needed down there. And now I can go into the castle. Should I shut that back? I feel like that would be the nice thing to do. Oh, it probably won't even let me shut it back, actually. Yeah. Oh, that switch probably was a way to unlock that from the outside, but because I broke it, I had to go and, like, do it the long way, I bet. That's what that is. Interesting. Didn't even pick up on that. Cool. That's nice attention to detail, though. That's something I kind of wish I did more of in D&D, stuff like that. But that seems like that's such a, like, it's such a thing you wouldn't think to do. I feel like adding in, like, a fake switch that just breaks. Or I guess in D&D's case, what you would probably do is you would have, like, multiple ways to get into a place, and if they fucked up the first way, then they'd have other ways to get in. The trickle of water was quickly absorbed by the plaster. I see. Copy of the faucet. D&D anniversary. It is. Place my fingers. Oh wait, did I not get the thing? What do I need to do? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Hardened plaster cast fitted snugly into the 5 matching sockets. There was a soft thud, then silence. Fuck yeah. Nice. Big brain. Ito the goat. Add it again. Ooh, and we have our flashlight. It all comes together. This game's really well thought out, I gotta say. I've heard that the later games aren't very good. Contifacon, whatever that means. Oh, we're just back here. Okay, I thought we were gonna, like, have to do a dungeon or something in the castle. Hello, George. Okay, shit. We beat Ireland, I guess. For now, at least. Cool. So, where did you stay? Where did you stay last night? At Mac Devitt's. I got to drinking with Doyle and a couple of the guys. That explains why you look so ill today. Did you get any sleep at all? Not much. I had to share the room with another guy. Did he snore? Hardly. He was dead. And you say Pegram has disappeared? Without a trace, but my visit wasn't a complete waste of time. I just realized her voice is very similar to Not Evil. Or at least what I remember Not Evil sounding like. Also, thank you, Tyler. Pegram's gem. The Templars gem. Whoever Jacques Marquette is, he's in for a disappointment. Jacques Marquette? He's the guy who should have collected the gem from Fitzgerald. I've been reading about Pegram in this magazine. The media got its claws on him. Yeah, if I was his agent, I'd get him to lose the pipe.
That dig must have been pretty important to him. He resigned his chair at Durham University to go to Ireland, and now he's disappeared. See what you can find out about Professor Pegram.
I'll speak to the university.
I'm pretty confident she doesn't do anything aside from, like, exposit information at us when we come to visit, and she's just kind of there for that and to be a love interest, so that's why I gave her the generic girl voice. I don't expect her to have a super deep character in this game.
What are your plans?
I want to find out who, what, or where Montefaucon was. All I've got to go by is the name and a picture of a hanged man. Let's take another look at the manuscript. Gotta find the sacred flames for the broken sword. Yeah. Alright, let's see if there's anything new here. We got the bull. We got the gem and the well, we don't have the tripod. We have the gem to put on the tripod, which I assume we'll have to go back and do that at some point. Okay, guy working on a loom, which is a clue to something. A knight with a crystal ball. Phrase in Latin, through my teachings you will be enlightened. I like these are all, I feel like this scroll is basically like, here's the 5 parts of the game. Or at least the 4 parts of the game. Like the 4 MacGuffins you have to find. Reflection. Okay, okay. And then the symbol of the Templars. Interesting. Have you heard of Jacques Marquette before?
No, I haven't.
Goodbye. I can't sit here all day, much as I'd like to.
Okay. Don't forget to look for Lavenu at the Caroon Museum. And why don't you see if Rosso has heard anything?
Okay. Anything else I can do for you while I'm out? Eggs, milk, flavored condoms, shopping, a trip to the laundromat?
Just take care of yourself.
I see. Already wooed by George's charms. The ladies can't resist me. Hit or miss. I guess I never miss, huh? Goody. I didn't mean to come back. I forgot this was her house. I just couldn't remember what was what. Eggs. This is the... Isn't this the cafe? Yeah, it is. I'm gonna pee real quick, so I'll be right back, and then we'll... I want to see if there's anything new at the cafe. If nothing else, there might be some new dialogue. It might be fun.
Okay. We're back. For those of you that have played this, I'm curious if you had to guess a percent. Oh no, there's nothing here. Fuck. How far would you say that I am into the game? Oh, that's right. That's right. Like 30%. That's more than I thought. I was gonna say like 15 to 20. 25 is still more than I thought, honestly. What is this? This is the museum. Okay. Hello. Pardon me. Oui, monsieur. Can you give me any further information about the tripod? Certainly, monsieur. It's infamous, that is. The tripod. It's belonged to John D. Do you know anything about the Knights of the Temple? The sign on the tripod says it was found. I can't remember if we read this before. I'm just gonna kind of skip through it then. I feel like we didn't, but I don't feel like this is important either. Oh shit, Goonie, what's up? I don't know if I've ever have you come to one of my streams before? I don't know if you have. Anyway, welcome Goonie. How's it going? Also, yes, it is the Ito the goat. You missed the goat puzzle, the infamous goat puzzle, in fact, that I did in one try. Do you know anything about medieval manuscripts? Thank you, V. Okay, you're totally useless. I do remember something about that vlog, so I feel like I've seen that before. What if I use the gym on it? Wait, I have that back now? What the fuck? Oh, because I left Ireland. I guess I don't need it anymore because I don't need to go back there. Yeah. So he's not here then, I guess. 'Cause... Fuck. Okay, let's go talk to the detective, I guess. Wait, actually, real quick. Where you at? There you're at. Here. Right, can I show him this? No? Okay. It was worth a try. How was your Australia day, Goonie? I don't know what... It's tomorrow, so you guys' Australia Day is like well and done, isn't it? It's still Tuesday here. It's only 2 p.m. Oh, so it's not Aussie Day for us yet? Okay, sorry. I thought Aussie Day was whatever today is in America, the 24th, 25th. Whatever. I don't know what day it is. I don't know. But I don't have any way to check. I guess I can check actually up here. Today. Date. Tuesday. Okay, yeah, I thought I misread it as or I interpreted Aussie Day as being the 25th. But I forget that V posts about things at weird times, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to interpret what day things are in Australia, and if she's posting like, hey, it's this day in Australia, or if she's posting, hey, it's this day that is celebrated in Australia, but I'm posting about it in American time. He's actually an American at the moment. I knew it. Try and accommodate y'all Americans. She's in that time zone. I mean, that's her fucking sleep schedule. To be fair, my sleep schedule, if I was full-time streamer, would be, I would probably just like wake up eat, stream, eat, go to sleep, wake up, eat, stream, eat, go to sleep, and there wouldn't be like it wouldn't matter if it was like 2 a.m. or 4 in the afternoon. It would just be like, hello, I'm streaming now. What was where do I go? Where do I go? There, here, there. There we go. Any news? I don't see Rossa back there. Is he dead? Sergeant Moo?
Yes.
Have you heard of a man called Marquette?
Yes. He used to be known as the mole of Montmartre.
Wake up, eat, game, repeat. Yeah, could do that, but roommates need sleep at normal hours. That's fair. I'm very quiet. Monmar? Is that how you pronounce that? That's fucking weird. Okay, thank you. With cat. Just live on your own like me, Goonie, with cat. Yeah, obviously. Hello, Weishi. What's up? Happy Australia Day. I'm sure you're already drinking. I'm drinking. It's not even Australia. I thought it was Australia Day in American time, so I was drinking, but it's not. So now I have to drink again tomorrow. You're drunk? Fuck yeah. You go away. What is it for you? Like 1:30, 2 o'clock, something like that? Aren't you in a weird thing where you're like in one of those weird time zones? It's not like an hour off from everyone else. It's like half an hour off. Something like that. I don't remember. Anyway, 30. Yeah, that's what I thought. 30 behind V. Okay, so it's 2 for you, right? Yeah, 2.5 behind Fua. Oh, ahead of Fua. There you go. Is Fua still going? Wasn't she's on like day 45? She can just stream forever now. Like once she hit a month, like people are just like renewing their subs. So like she can just go forever now. It's just not gonna end. People have gotten multiple paychecks. I mean, I get paid every other week. I assume most places pay every other week. So like, she's done. She wins. She did it. Can't stop. Won't stop. I mean, she seems like she's enjoying it. She seemed really happy about getting to 1,000 hours, from what I heard. So I mean, good for her. If she wants to keep going, then like awesome. But like, goddamn, she really can just go. I mean, I guess to be fair, she could just go, I did it, goodbye. I mean, I feel like people can't even be mad at this point because it's been 45 days. Like, I mean, there are going to be those types of people that would be mad, but like at this point, has she already gotten the record? I don't think so, because I think last time I looked, she said top 5 longest or something. But if I'm sure she'll get it at this rate. She's 4th of all time. That's really crazy though. That's really impressive. What's the longest? Do you know, V, actually? Because if it's under 60 days, she's gonna get it for sure. Like I'm already just assuming she's gonna get at least 60 days in. 80 days? I feel like she could get that, honestly. Do you think she'll stop when she hits 81 days, or do you think she'll just go until like it ends on its own? Is she just gonna be like that streamer that like people start making like news articles about this streamer has not stopped streaming for 3 months? Is she just gonna be famous or something? The 80-day one is still going though. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, so it's a matter of like, so the 80-day one would have to stop, and then she would have to get past whatever it stopped at, basically. Damn. So she's just, if that's what she's going for is the first one, she's really just gonna have to keep going for a fucking long ass time. See, that's one of those things where like, because I'm pretty sure technically, I looked this up actually. I'm pretty sure you're technically not allowed. Technically, there's not technically a rule against sleeping on Twitch on stream, but also technically there is a rule that says you're not supposed to be inactive on stream for more than 30 minutes. But it's one of those things where like Twitch gets money from subs, right? Like they get a little off the top. I don't know how much. It's like half, I think, like a third, somewhere from a third to half of the sub money. Except that during like September and stuff, where like they're cheaper. But I think the whole thing about September is the streamer still gets the same payout from the subs, even though the subs are cheaper. But anyway, um, but like I feel like Twitch wouldn't want to stop it, right? Especially like Fuwa or this like 80-day one and stuff, because it's like people are subbing and like coming people are coming in and gifting like 50 subs to like knock to bump it up from like 10 minutes to like, you know, however much that would bump it up. So like I feel like Twitch wouldn't want to stop it, right? So they're probably just like you know, whatever. I think Twitch takes 50%. That's what I thought. So like that's got to be good. I mean, that's got to be good for Twitch. I'm sure people like up high up at Twitch know about Fuba at this point and are like, "Oh yeah, she's just been going and she's making us a shit ton of money." Oh, cool. Thanks for that. Keep going. Keep doing your thing. Too much money to turn down, especially during a subathon. Absolutely. Absolutely. I feel like I definitely think if subs weren't a thing and they didn't take so much money from it, I think sleeping during a subathon would probably get hit a lot harder by Twitch. But considering how much Twitch can make off of subathon, I don't see them ever cracking down on that because, like I said, I looked this up because I was like, well, a lot of streamers sleep on subathons, and that doesn't feel like a thing you should be allowed to do. But then I thought about it, and I was like, well, Twitch wouldn't want to crack down because the longer a subathon goes, the more subs that person gets, the more money Twitch makes, yada yada. So they wouldn't crack down on it unless I think the only thing is like I feel like they would crack down. I could be wrong. This might have happened before. I feel like they'd crack down if you were like legitimately asleep for like 8 hours with nothing but like a webcam pointed at you sleeping. That feels in like a weird area that Twitch wouldn't like, but I could be wrong. I mean, if you're getting subs, they probably would try to look the other way if unless there's like some weird legal thing about that. But I wouldn't think there is. Like I don't know why it'd be illegal to film yourself sleeping. Um, hmm. I don't know. I feel like they'd be more likely to crack down on that though, because there's nothing actually happening. I know I did learn that there's a guy who sleeps on stream, but like he's not actually sleeping. He might be technically trying to sleep, but the whole thing is you can uh like do redeems to have his roommate come in and fuck with him. So I doubt he's actually trying to sleep because he knows at some point something's gonna wake him up. Probably just has blackout curtains or something in his room, and you know something like that. Anyway. But yeah, it's just interesting. Uh, think about because like I don't know, because I thought about it when I like I when because I thought about it because Fua obviously has to sleep. I don't know how long she sleeps for. She may not do like 8 hour sleep. She might like sleep like 4 hours and then stream for like 8 to 10 hours and sleep for 4 hours or something. Also, because she literally just lives on stream. How does she go to the store? Does she just have to like Postmates everything or whatever she has for that? And she just has to be like, hold on, guys, I got to grab my groceries from the front door. I'll be back in like 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes after I put it all up. I don't. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't watched much of her streams of her subathon because 90% of the time when I see it, it says marbles on stream, which means she's asleep. Or she's doing like a just chatting thing, and I assume that means she's just woken up or just about to go to bed, usually. Or is like in between games. I don't know. Anyway, point is that I thought about it and I was like, that seems like a thing Twitch wouldn't allow because there isn't technically a category on Twitch for sleeping. There is like a what is it called? There's like I'm only sleeping or something, but that's technically a point click game. I think or something like that. It's like a game. There's an actual game called that. Anyway, I don't know. I just thought it was weird because it was like, because I was like, they wouldn't allow that. But then I was like, but they would though, because money. Because I'm sure there's been multiple times where she's been asleep and she hit like at 30 minutes and someone went, well, can't let it in now. Bam, 50 subs. So like she is making money while she sleeps. Yeah, because money. Exactly. So it makes sense at first, because at first I was like, why would they let that happen? That's weird. Like, I'm surprised. There's no way they're not cracking down on it. Like, they just don't know about it yet or something. Maybe she just isn't like big enough. But then I was like, well, after a certain while, I was like, well, she's been going long enough. They have to know. And then I just made that connection, and then I was like, okay, yeah, well, money. Because if they take half a sub and Ua gets 50 subs, they just made what would that be, $5 for subs, so they'd make 250 per sub, 250 USD. So that'd be $25 for 10 subs, so that's like 125 for 50 subs, and that's just like one person dropping giving Twitch $125 just in and there. Not to count all the other subs. Does she have a counter for how many subs she's gotten actually? Like total subs? It's got to be way up there. Anyway, let's play the game some more. I just wanted to talk about that because I thought it was really interesting. Like thing. Anyway,
I heard he's been hospitalized, probably by one of his rivals.
which hospital was Marquette taken to? Also, I want to know, for you guys that played the original Broken Sword, is the music similar, or is it like completely different?
The Hagenmeyer Clinic in the Avenue des Harrisons.
Music is similar. Better? Like, the GBA is better, or the original is better? I would assume the original is better. What I'm hearing now, it's similar. Okay. Why was Marquette known as the Mole of Montmar? Was that how you pronounce it? I don't remember.
Because he lived in Montmar, I suppose.
Yes, but why the mole? So now we have the goat and the mole. Next, we're gonna have, I don't know, the cat. Meow. I have dog ears. I don't remember the last time anyone redeemed that, actually.
I don't know. Maybe he ruined people's lawns.
Alright, Moo. Fuck. Alright. There you go. Yeah, no, the last time someone redeemed it was right now. Woof woof. I'm your little doggy. How the fuck do I put these on again? I think it was like this. Does that look right? Does that look right to you guys? Is that the right side? I think that's the wrong side. I don't know. Like this? Kawaii. Bro, I'm so fucking kawaii desu, dude. Bro? That look good? That look good? Yeah, they're pretty cute. I'm pretty fucking adorbs. You gotta admit. Oh, thank you for the golpies. Bark, bark. That's a kink. I shouldn't do that. I should make people should have to pay for that. Anyway. The ears are just the teaser. It's how much is the dog ears? I don't actually remember how much the redeem for the dog ears is. Hold on. 10,000? Yeah. All right. The butt plug tail is 50k. You don't get to see it, but you get the satisfaction of knowing it's there. Anyway. See you later, Sergeant. When I bought these, I actually originally my idea was not to get dog ears, which now these are only good for until I get my model, which is a moth, obviously, as I'm sure most people know by now. Is that a new place? I don't know. Oh, it is. Yeah. Okay. Because I didn't have the moth VTuber idea at the time, because I wasn't gonna be a VTuber, and I just kind of had one day where I was like, I'm gonna be a VTuber. I felt a little guilty as I tried the door like I was about to rob a grave. I gripped the handle with with an involuntary tremble in my hand and pulled. The door was locked. Nice. Oh, anyway. So originally the idea was actually that I was gonna get a maid costume, but I was like, you only get to see like down to like, what is it, like here. That's not even down to my nipples, which obviously you wouldn't see my nipples. I don't know how. I've seen, you know what? I've seen streamers or male streamers be shirtless, but I can't remember if I've seen their nipples before. But I feel like that if that's not against TOS, that should be against TOS, I think, personally. Then again, girls do hot tub streams, and I assume there's guys that have to do it too, right? And it'd be weird to say like, oh, I don't know. Twitch is weird. There's some of the rules on Twitch and like what slides and what doesn't is weird. Because there's definitely certain things that they let slide because money. I don't know. I know Tumblr, I think it was Tumblr that had the thing that was like female presenting nipples aren't allowed anymore. Or was that Twitch? Maybe it is Twitch, actually. It was one of the two. I feel like there's a whole heap of rules they don't enforce very hard. Yeah, I really think it depends on like there's a certain thing where it's like if you're small enough, they're not gonna catch you, but if you're big enough, you're probably making enough money that they won't let you slide unless it's like actually bad. Like how I mentioned this chick before and everyone knows her, but like the one chick, I made the joke that she like fucking like hucked her cat at the wall, but you know, she threw her cat, but like I don't think she didn't like fucking like baseball chuck it at the wall, but like she threw her cat, which is still animal abuse, and she came back like 3 days, what was it, 3 days later, and then the fucking one chick showed her pussy on stream and she came back like 3 days later. I'll dumb stream, but it's a live cam. Have those snow monkeys, dude, that's good. I'd watch that actually. Those fucking monkeys are dope. I think you can actually go to the hot spring with the monkeys, and they're just like hanging out. I'm pretty sure Eric Andre actually talked about going there one time. He was being interviewed by somebody, but I don't remember who. Oh, it was on Hot Ones, I think. And they also talked about how he has Instagram pics where he's just got his dick out. And apparently he's got a big dick. I haven't seen it actually, but yeah, there you go. Anyway, I don't remember how we even got on that in the first place. Oh, maid costume. I was gonna wear a maid costume, but I was like, you don't see enough of me to see for the maid costume to work, and like, I don't want to start streaming further from the cam because the whole point I'm at this distance is like I feel like you want to see my face when I'm streaming, pretty like fairly clearly. Like the face is kind of like the part of the person you want to see when they're streaming. It happens. And then so I was like, oh well, you can't see enough of me. You just see kind of like the top of the makeup costume and like the little thing on my head. So I was like, it doesn't really. It's not like kind of pointless. And then I thought of the dog ears because my avatar was a dog. Or it still is a dog technically in my emotes. So yeah. And then I'll be a moth at some point, but that'll be a model, so obviously I won't have to buy things to wear for that.
If you wish to speak,
Oops, I read that wrong.
if you wish to make an appointment, see the receptionist.
You recognize this red nose, sir?
No, I do not. It- This is a hospital, not a circus ring. We minister to the sick in body, not the sick in mind.
Rude. I'm looking for a guy named Jacques Marquette.
In which department does he work?
He doesn't. He's a patient.
I see. You do realize there are strict policies regarding visiting hours, don't you?
This is important. I have to talk to Marquette urgently.
We make no exceptions to the rules.
It's a matter of life and death.
The well-oiled running of this hospital is a matter of life and death. That's why we have rules.
Excuse me. I think I ought to warn you that Marquette is not what he seems.
Explain yourself.
He's in league with a bunch of guys who want to take over the world.
Nonsense.
I'm afraid not. He's part of an international conspiracy, determined to put an end to freedom and democracy as we know it.
At the Hagenmeyer Clinic, we offer medical care to all, regardless of their race, background, or politics. Besides which, Marquette's employers have paid in advance for one of our most exclusive private rooms.
Oh, also, I was watching ADGQ, and I saw two VTubers doing speedruns. And unless I missed some last year at SGGQ or AGDQ, I think that was the first time they had VTubers on, which is kind of neat. And also interesting because that only happened because it's not in person, and I wonder how that's going to go in the future. Could you tell me who Marquette's employers are?
Certainly not.
Fuck. Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, sir, I do not.
I have a hunch he's the guy who put Marquette where he is now.
That explains why I don't recognize him. You'd hardly expect me to move in the same social circles as mere porters.
Not very helpful, are you? Okay, receptionist, hello. Are you hot? Excuse me. Oui, monsieur. Is this the Hagenmeyer Clinic? That's correct. I thought I was in a garden center. Oh, the plants. They were my idea. A little greenery to evoke the spirit of nature. How may I help you? I'm here to see Jacques Marquette. Oh, yes. Are you related to our client, monsieur? I don't think that's not true. I've definitely lied because I lied about being a policeman. I don't have any proof to say that I am related to him. But I'm not going to get in if I say no. I'm going to lie. Yeah, I'm his long-lost brother. A brother half his age with a different name and an American accent? Yeah, people always say that. I blame our mother. We were separated at an early age after a mix-up in the nursery at the Oakland shopping mall. I've never heard anything so ridiculous in all my life. I guess not. So, do I get to see Marquette before the funeral? That attitude will get you nowhere. My instructions were quite clear. No one gets to see Marquette. So, unless you can prove you're a relative or a close acquaintance, you're wasting your time here. Have you seen this man here at the clinic? No, monsieur, and I never forget a face. Look at this ID pass. So, you're Merlin. Marquette has been asking for you. For me? Yes, he was shouting your name when they brought him in here. Now, let me see. But the dirty tissue? Oh, I should have tried that first. He was on Ward B12, as I recall. Oh. He's been transferred to... Oh, dear. He's on Ward J2. That's... Nurse Grindle's ward. What's so bad about Nurse Grindle? Isn't Grindle the name of the monster from fucking Beowulf?
She runs that ward like a South American prison. Is that racist? I don't know if it is, because I feel like, isn't South America where, like, all the white... Wait, I was thinking of South Africa. Oops. That's racist. Anyway. Keeping a well-disciplined ward isn't a crime, is it? I thought so. Well-disciplined? In the discipline and punishment stakes, she'd whip the butt of the Marquis de Sade. Everything, is done to a strict routine. 6 o'clock, alarm call. 6:10, bowel movements, and woe betide anyone who doesn't have a result. Those patients of hers are like Pavlova's dogs. You mean Pavlov? Does Pavlov have a different spelling in Europe? In French, specifically? She sounds like a real nightmare. And then some. If Nurse Grindle is that bad, how come the authorities tolerate her? She's like part of the furniture. You mean she's been here a long time? No, I mean there's not a man in this clinic who hasn't sprawled out on her. I see. Gotta suck a lot of dick to get to the top. I was beginning to get the picture. This woman was jealous with a big green capital J. Oh, I see. How do I find Nurse Grindle's ward? Down the corridor on the left, turn right at the senior consultant's washroom, and right again at the executive coffee lounge. Bear left past the administrator's sauna, and turn left at the end. That's J2, and good luck. Has Marquette been visited by a man in a clown costume? Oh no. You haven't seen a man in disguise? Well, there's Theodore the bear. He comes every Thursday to entertain the children. Personally, I think he scares them half to death in that crummy old bear suit. If I was stuck on my back with tubes in every orifice, he's the last person I'd want to see. Make-A-Wish in France is not doing so hot, is it? As I turned the corner, I saw the source of the hellish noise which echoed through the corridor. It was an industrial polishing machine with an odd-looking guy in tow. Hello.
What's that?
I said hello.
Oh, hiya.
I'd like to talk to you for a minute.
That's what I thought you said. Don't look so down in the mouth. No matter how bad things seem, I never let life get on top of me.
Oh yeah? What's your secret?
Why, it's easy. All you have to do is smile and whistle this little tune.
If you start whistling, I'll bust you with it. Jesus Christ, George.
It's a deal.
Do you know where I'd find a patient called Marquette?
No, I'm not allowed in the wards, with Mr. Shiny.
Fun fact, there's an incident where a guy who was handling a bear skin to make a decoration had his dog attacked by a mountain lion in his backyard. So he put on the skin and scared the mountain lion off. Really? That's really interesting, actually. It's kind of cool that that worked. Have you seen any unsavory characters lurking about the corridors?
No, sir, I haven't. But I've got nothing to worry about. What's that, Mr. Shiny? You take good care of the rascals? I bet you would. With a friend like him, I've no fear of oppressors.
It must be a great comfort.
He is.
Would Mr. Shiny be your polishing machine by any chance?
Please, don't call him that. He's more of a friend than a machine.
This is how V talks about her robo partners.
I've had Mr. Shiny for 3 years, and he's never let me down once.
How come you got so attached to a polishing machine?
I asked you not to call him that. He's got a name, you know.
Yeah, Mr. Shiny. It's just that.
You think it's odd, don't you? I don't mind. The rest of the staff think I'm twisted. I heard them snorking behind my back when I gave Mr. Shiny his weekly pull-through.
Oh. Bet you gave him a real good pull through.
Take a look at this red nose.
Are you a policeman?
No, this is a clown's nose, not a policeman's.
You know, I like talking to you. You're smart. You have dimples.
Bro, is he coming on to me? Oh my god. Are we gonna get laid? We're gonna have a three-way with Sam and Mr. Shiny?
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Bro, we're about to have two dirty tissues, you know what I'm saying?
Who is it?
That's what I'm asking you. Have you seen him before?
How should I know? You haven't told me who he is.
Take a look at the photo.
Yeah, okay.
Now, have you seen him before?
No.
Do you recognize this matchbook?
You should never, ever play with matches.
I know that, but
People get hurt when they do. They end up in hospital like the burger lady. She was so burned up they didn't know whether to use bandages or onions.
God damn, that's dark. Zero dirty tissue is just a newly cleaned tissue. Why does he move so fast in like that little section there? He like zips fucking zoom. And then he slows down when he gets closer to the camera. Is that her?
Oui, monsieur.
George be zooming. He do be zooming.
is this Ward J2?
I feel like I should give her like a monster voice. Yeah, but I don't want to give her the demon voice because that's hard to do for long times.
It is. You are not supposed to be here. We have strict rules about visiting hours.
Can't you make an exception? I've come all the way from California.
You must speak to the doctor.
I can't wait that long. What if he snuffs it?
You can't talk like that here. This is a hospital. You will have to leave.
Fuck. Connector to the socket. Apply electricity to the polishing machine.
Hey now, you can't go in there.
Oh, come.
I'm responsible for the contents of that cupboard.
What if I, throw a dirty tissue? Fuck. Okay, I guess I didn't use an item. As I tugged the plug out of the socket, the polishing machine coughed, spluttered, and died.
Mr. Shiny, what's wrong, pal?
Why is he going the long way around? Hurry up. Nice. No, it's okay. Mrs. Shiny's fine. He just went to sleep for a few minutes.
Hello, I'm a doctor, and definitely not the guy talking to you from before.
Good afternoon, doctor. The patients are ready for your inspection, doctor.
Thank you, nurse.
You'll need this, doctor.
She gave me a long, narrow metal box and a stunning smile.
Thanks.
Find someone that looks at you the way Sam looks at Mr. Shiny. Very different man, absolutely. Dirty tissue.
Do you recognize this tissue?
No, I don't. It looks like a chronic elderist to me.
I've been carrying it around for days, and I'm okay. What is this device?
It's for taking a patient's blood pressure, doctor.
You have a patient named Marquette in this ward.
Oui, monsieur. He is in the private room at the end of the ward. He has been placed in strict isolation.
Why is Marquette in quarantine?
You wish to know more, you'll have to speak to her, Herr Hagenmayer.
Cool. You know who paid for Marquette's room?
No, of course I don't. Preferential treatment like that must cost an arm and a leg. That's not my concern, monsieur.
Fuck off. Doctor! What is it?
You haven't taken my blood pressure.
Seems fine to me.
You're not doing it right.
Of course I am.
No, you're not. Dr. Monroe never did it like that.
I can't take a satisfactory reading while you're excited like this. I'll come back later.
Oh, doctor.
What now?
You didn't finish taking my blood pressure.
Okay, let's try again.
You don't have the first idea what you're doing, do you?
I'll come back later when you've recovered your manners. Hello, anybody home?
Who are you?
My name is Dr. Stobart, and I'm here to steer you down the rocky road to recovery.
Dr. Monroe said there was no cure for what I've got.
Your problem is you stayed in bed too long.
Are you sure you're a qualified doctor?
You better believe it. What's your impression of Nurse Grindle?
She's a very efficient young woman.
Efficient? You make her sound like a vacuum cleaner.
I have no complaints.
She do be sucking, though. 70 beats per minute, 70 more to go. The woman in reception described Nurse Grindle as a monster.
Well, that's simply not true. She's quite strict, but that's her job, isn't it? You gotta have discipline in a place like this.
What can you tell me about Marquette?
He's the man in the private room, isn't he? That room was mine before I was tossed out like a common squatter.
Do you know what's wrong with Marquette?
They won't even say what's wrong with me. Tell me, doctor, what's your opinion?
It's early to say.
But I've been in here for 3 months.
Nope. Can we go talk to this other guy? No. Fuck. Fuck. Pardon me, nurse.
Oui, monsieur.
Do you want this, device for measuring...
Device for measuring blood pressure?
Yeah, do you want it back?
No, thank you.
Will you keep quiet? You're disturbing the other patients.
I'll keep quiet when you've taken my blood pressure properly. I have to see.
I have to shock Marquette first.
How come he gets preferential treatment? It's because he's got money, isn't it?
I'll come back when you've dealt with the chip on your shoulder. Fucking little shithead. Just let me leave, for fuck's sake. Fucking hit him. Just hit him over the head. Just kill him now. Shock him. Kill him. Fuck.
Dirty tissue. Put it over his face. End his suffering. Put on the clown nose. Fuck. I don't know if they even picked up. What the fuck? I didn't realize that's weird that that's a foreground element, but I feel like it's supposed to be right next to her. Maybe I use it on her? No. Device used for measuring people's blood pressure. I'm not sure what to do. Heavy. Is it something in that room, or do I need to find something else? Not that room. Not this room. I forgot. I forgot I had the dog ears on, and I went to scratch my head, and I was like, "What the fuck's on my head?" Okay, back to the entry room. Thank you. Okay. I'll talk to these people in here. Oh, hello. Who are you? Hi, my name's George Stobart. Yas, Queen.
Yes, sir. Pleased to meet you, sir. Call me George if you like.
Oh, wait. Call me George if you like.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's my name.
My name is Benoit. But everyone calls me Bundy.
Bunny?
That's right. I used to have this cute habit when I was a kid.
Keep it to yourself, Benoit. Valley Girl. Ito. Hell yeah. Like, oh my god. Like, do you know the nurse on Ward J2?
No, sir. This is my first day here. I can't wait to get my hands dirty. I was talking about treating my first patient, of course.
I didn't mean I'd get my hands dirty with the nurse. Shut up, Benoit. Why are you so mean to him? What the fuck? Okay.
Okay, sir.
Bene? Like, fried donut? Oh. Oh, I can shock him. Shake my hand, Benoit. Benoit?
I don't think it's a good idea, sir.
How come?
Dermatitis.
I don't have dermatitis.
I do.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Bunny. Excuse me, sir.
Ah, just the man. You must be the new boy.
Yeah, I must be.
Well, stop wondering about and make yourself useful. Bunny, come here, boy. This is Benoit. This is Benoit, my nephew. Can I trust you to look after him?
I figured I'd better play along. Sure, why not? Hi, Benoit.
Hello. He's fresh out of medical school. It will open his eyes to see a real doctor on the job.
I'll bet.
Show him around, let him see some real suffering.
All right, Benoit, let's go. Hey, Benoit. Oh, I guess I have to keep talking to you. Excuse me, sir. Oh, no, that's it. Okay. Oh, is he... Oh, let me see if I can talk to the receptionist, actually. Just while I'm here. Might as well. Nope. Okay, let's go. All right, Boney. Chop, chop. We got doctoring to do. Oh, he didn't follow me. What the fuck? Oh, there he is. Okay, cool. I assume that's... He probably follows a lot more closely in the PC version, and that's not as confusing. No. I want to go through the door. There we go. Eggs! Okay, there he is. Hey, Benoit, come here. Bunny. Come here, boy. Oh, I probably have to go talk to him. Hey. Nope. Okay, fuck. Okay, I probably have... Then I gotta go talk to you? Do I have to use the thing on you, or do I have to actually talk to you? No, I have to talk to you. No? Fuck. Nurse? Try and walk away again? Okay. That was gonna be my last option. I wanted... Okay. Yep. Papa. Oh, nope, that's not it. Fuck. Maybe now I have to talk to Bunny? Huh. Maybe I use the pump on Bunny. Here, take this pressure gauge.
Thank you, sir. What do you want me to do with it?
Well, keep it safe until I think of something. And now I gotta walk away, I bet. I bet that's it, because I don't have the blood pressure. Maybe? Oh no, I probably have to talk to Bunny and tell him to go use it. Do you still have that gauge I gave you?
Oh, yes. What do you want me to do with it?
Use it on Eric Sopmarsh.
Okay.
You went to the wrong side, silly.
What the... Wah.
Hello. I'm Dr. Stobart. Bonjour, Doctor. Have you heard of a guy called Marquette? He's in quarantine, Doc, right behind this here door. Marquette is just the man I wanted to see. I wouldn't go in there if I was you. He has anthrax. He's contracted anthrax, and he's moshing all over the place. He's got the time. Ticking in his head. I have to visit my patient.
What for?
Routine. I have to check he's still breathing.
What if he's not?
I'll sign the certificate and register that his bed is vacant.
That's a cold and distant attitude to death.
I've been institutionalized to the point of godlike aloofness. Nice.
The white coat suits you.
Thanks. Look in my eyes. Do you think I even care anymore? What does this tissue suggest to you?
It looks as if it's been used to wipe Satan's bottom.
I hate to say it, but you could be right. Fun fact, my nickname in high school was Satan. Not for any real reason. They just popped up as a thing because somebody made it. Like I had two friends that made a joke about us being God, the Holy Spirit, and Satan for some reason. I don't know why it was Satan. Like, it's God, isn't it Jesus, God, and the Holy Spirit? But like, I was Satan. And then it caught on, and everyone started calling me Satan. Like, my roommate literally, like, would call me Satan back in high school. Like, I'm not even kidding. That's real. Anyway. Yeah, it was weird. It was fucking, it made no sense, and people did it anyway, because I guess edgy high schoolers thought it was funny. I knew a lot of people who were like, I hate Christianity because I'm atheist, and I have to yell about how much I'm atheist all the time. Joaquin, if he's here, he could probably take a good guess at who some of those people are. Tell him about the people that would hump my car. So I had two guys. One of them was in my first period class at the time. One of them was the guy who started me being Satan. And they like when I pulled in, they would just like start humping my car sometimes because they thought it was funny. So I let off the brakes for like half a second, and my car did that thing where it like it like lurches forward and then pulls back, and sort of like when you brake, like if you're braking really fast at a stoplight, it'll kind of like shake back and forth. Is it the one that's in prison now? Yes. Yes, that guy. For sexual battery. And anyway, so I let off, and it hit them in my car when it lurched forward. It hit them in the shins, and one of them kept complaining about how his shins hurt, and I was like, "Well, fuck you. You shouldn't," because like I was only like halfway into the parking spot, I think, and I was like, "Move," and they wouldn't move, and they kept like fake hump. Well, they were like actually doing the humping motion against my car, and I was like, "Okay, I gotta get in the parking spot," and he kept complaining, and I remember I was just like, "Okay." Then you should have gotten out of my way. I don't know. They were kind of assholes, honestly. Back in high school, I hung out with a lot of people just because, like, that was before I, like, put two and two together that I could just go, oh, I don't have to hang out with you anymore. But also, it's partially because, like, you see people a lot at school all the time. So, like, if you cut someone off, it's like you're still going to have to see them. So sometimes it just felt easier to put up with them and just pretend you liked them enough to, like, hang out with them. And then after I went to college, and then I realized like I don't have to put up with you anymore because we don't run into each other. So yeah, fun stuff. Actually, before we continue on a similar note, I actually had another friend. The more I hear stories like this, the more you and Joaquin being friends makes sense. Yeah. Joaquin was the only one who wasn't just constantly a fucking dick. Like Joaquin and I are like mean to each other in like that way where it's like fuck you and fuck you, but it's like that's just kind of like we are incapable of like being nice to each other directly, so we do it through yeah mean in the ceiling, right. I love you too. It's fucking ho. Uh, anyway, I had another friend, Joaquin. This is the guy with the white guy with the afro. You probably know what I'm talking about. So he got mad at me one time because our other our other friend, I was her friend, he bullied her, but then they became kind of friends in a weird way. I think he bullied her because he had a thing for her, honestly. I never confirmed this because I didn't really like him much. But I hung out with him because he hung out with me, and again, I used to put up with people and I would hang out with them when they asked because I just was putting up with them, I guess. So she called me, and we were just kind of talking on the phone, and we like talked shit on him, but in that way that you would talk shit to your friends in front of them. So basically the same thing I do to Joaquin, like when he and I interact, like the same shit we do. I think the worst thing we said was like he's gay, but in that way that like yeah. Yeah. Um, but in that way, we're like, back when it was okay to say gay as an insult back. Well, it wasn't okay, but you know what I mean. Everyone said it. I think that's probably the worst thing I said. So he comes to me the next day at school, and he tells me that it was like a three-way call, and he was muted on his side and listening, which is fucking creepy, like super fucking weird that he would convince someone else to call me to see if I would talk shit on him. But again, it was stuff it was jokes that I and all of that group made to his face all the time. So he comes to me and he confronts me about it, and he gets mad at me, and he basically says he doesn't want to hang out with me anymore, and I go, and my basically it's just like, okay, sure. So he stops talking to me for the day, and I'm like, cool. I don't have to put up with him anymore. Like, fucking thank you. And he comes to me the next day, By the way, this is me going, oh, I don't have to put up with it more, isn't like a hindsight thing. Like I literally at the time was like, uh, big tall guy with an afro. I was in a band with him for like a month, and then I was the only person that did anything. So yeah, I left. So that fell apart. Um, yeah. Anyway, what's I saying? Oh, so he comes to me the next day, and he goes, like, he basically says, like, I'm gonna forgive you this time. His afro deflated. Yeah. He also got a neck beard later on. Um, yeah, so he comes to me the next day and he basically like acts like he's forgiving me, but it's very obvious that he really likes being the center of attention, and he likes like having as many friends in his group as possible to give him attention. So I guess he came back because he wanted as many people to give him attention as possible. I don't know, it was weird. But he like forgave me and shit or whatever. And I was like, great, well now I guess I have to put up with him again. I don't know, it was really weird. Like I think back on it a lot and I'm like, what the fuck even was that? I don't know. It was strange. I have a lot of stories I could tell about high school that were strange. Love that high school. It's the fucking best. I don't understand when people tell me that they wish they could go back to high school because I think of all the dumb shit that like the people and all the stupid people I had to put up with and all this like everything basically about high school. Like I don't know why people say they want to go back to high school. It's if high school is the best part of your life, then I'm so sorry. Uh no, definitely not. Definitely not. Marquette.
Yes, I'm Marquette. I've been expecting you. You have? Well, what are you waiting for? Get it over with. I just want to know what I should do with the gem.
It worked out in the end, I think. But at the time, but like high school itself at the time, I would not want to repeat. And if I did, I would take it very differently. I think there were good times, obviously. Like there's definitely some good to like the lack of responsibility you have overall in high school, but like it's not something I would want to do again and again and again. And I feel like a lot of people talk about it as if they wish they could just repeat high school again and again and again, which I don't really get. Uh,
The Lockman gem. Yeah, right here in my pocket. I thought you were one of the Hashashin. Not,
excuse me.
not me.
I never inhaled. What does that mean? I don't know what that means, but okay. Uh,
So, you were sent in my place.
yeah. You could hardly make the trip to Ireland in your condition.
What should I do with the gem?
Marquette is infected with anthrax. Oh, right. I forgot about that. He's trying not to breathe it in. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I forgot. Uh,
Deliver it to the Grandmaster quickly. Tell him that I found the tripod right here in Paris.
you have it?
Not yet, but it's being taken care of. I've hired a couple of stooges with a flair for petty crime.
Would that be Flap and Guido by any chance?
You know them?
We've met.
Why is the big guy called Flap? He talks with his mouth full.
What about the Hashiashin? I guess that's how you pronounce it, Hashiashin.
He's more likely to follow Klausner. He'll stop at nothing to prevent the reforging of the sword.
Oh my god, the sword is broken and they want to put it back together. Oh, fuck. What does that do? I don't know. But that's kind of a cool payoff for the title. I've met them. They killed me. Good times. They killed me once. It was just a one time, and it was kind of fun to see what happened. To be fair, and our save was like literally right back, like a minute back, if not less.
And that's bad, is it? As for Klausner, he's gone off to Syria on a wild goose chase. They have geese in Syria?
George, come on.
He has a theory about the location of them.
That's enough excitement for one day, Monsieur Marquette. What are you doing here?
Talking to the patient, of course.
Monsieur Marquette is my patient. If Herr Hagenmayer was to hear that.
Okay, I'm going.
I learned all I could from Marquette anyhow. They've come to strike down Demise. We have to stop them and prevent a mishmash of confusing timelines from happening. No. Demise is in the sword, which means... Wait. If the sword's broken, would Demise get out? Or would he only be able to get out if the sword is back together? Is Demise being in the sword going to be an actual plot point for Breath of the Wild 2, actually? I hadn't thought about that until just now. But that would make sense, actually. And that would explain why it seems like Skyward Sword is going to be important to the plot of Breath of the Wild 2. I hope Breath of the Wild 2 has more of a plot, because honestly my biggest complaint with Breath of the Wild 1 was I didn't feel like the story was interesting at all. Found a channel on YouTube, a series about how the lands of Hyrule change over time. Interesting. Cool. What's it called? Might I ask? I might have heard of it, actually. I've seen a few of those channels around. I actually saw one cool video about there's a mini boss in Twilight Princess in the Arbiter's grounds that has a sword, and that sword has the same Hylian text on it that Phantom Ganon's sword from Wind Waker has on it. And there's like a theory about like kind of like, or he was like kind of theory crafting, I guess, about what the sword is. Monster Maze. Okay. I might check that out later. Kind of interesting. Actually, yeah, no, I put that video. It wasn't very good. It wasn't a good, it was probably, if I had to pick a video to delete on my ASMR channel, it'd probably be this one. I'm pretty sure I put it out. It was like Spirit and the Sword or something. I don't remember. It would have been a long time ago. But yeah, it wasn't a very good story, but it was actually or good video. But it was inspired by that, because I like the idea of like swords that talk to you. I think, or just magic items that talk in general. I always thought that was cool. I'm sorry that I don't know if your rabbit hole is because of Skyward Sword, but I'm sorry if it was. But also, you're welcome. What do you guys think Breath of the Wild 2 is actually going to come out this year? I'm honestly not super sure if it will.
There you are, sir. I was just coming to look for you.
Nope, me neither. Yeah, no, I'm like 70% sure, if not more, that's going to be next year. Because I think they said it was coming out this year, but we haven't gotten a set date yet, and it's January. And I feel like they would have said, if nothing else, they would have said winter or fall 2022. I feel like they said 2020 or 2022 last year, though, but I mean, Nintendo's terrible about that shit where they'll say it's coming out one year and then it won't come out. Or what was it, Metroid 4, I think, where like they kept saying like, we're working on it, and then it just fucking disappeared. I think Bayonetta had the same problem where like they stopped talking about it for a while, and then the guy in charge said, "Yep, we just started over from the beginning. Don't ask about it." Joaquin will probably know more about the Bayonetta stuff though than I would.
I finished with your pressure gauge.
Oops, sorry. I think I just hit my mic. Thanks, Bunny.
What's that noise? It sounds as if someone's having a cardiac arrest.
It's all right. The doctor's in there with him.
Are you sure he was a doctor?
Oui, monsieur. Oh,
Oui, monsieur. He showed me his ID. It was Dr. Braille.
wouldn't doubt it if Nintendo wanted to win some fan points, which they shadow drop a trailer and it says it comes out in a week from the. I don't know if this is a common opinion. I kind of wish games wouldn't get announced so far before they get released. I'd rather a game like not hear anything about a game and then the game trailer gets dropped like a month before the release, personally. Maybe 2 months. Because I feel like a game gets talked about so much that by so far in advance that by the time it comes out, it's like kind of lost a lot of hype to it. Like I even saw a post that got pretty popular. I didn't read any of the comments, or I didn't even read the post actually, but I saw a post titled something like I have no interest in Breath of the Wild 2 anymore on the Zelda subreddit. Which is totally fair because they've talked about it for fucking ever, but we've seen basically nothing about the game. We know that there's going to be Sky gameplay, but that's about it. Which, to be fair, is cool because I do want to see what they can do with that type of stuff, but I don't know.
There's no Dr. Braille working here.
he's an imposter.
Oops. Wasn't there someone? I could be wrong. I feel like they mentioned somebody with the name Braille earlier in the game, but I could be remembering wrong.
The door's locked. Help me, officer.
Stand back, messieurs. Aye.
Oh my god, he just fucking shot the. Okay. I didn't expect that. I thought he was gonna, like, kick it. Go, gadget, gun. Well, he's dead. Oh, and I guess we finished another section of the game. Cool. Like the Avatar movie series, the whole series has its full roadmap out for the highest grossing movie of all time. It has zero cultural impact. No one ever talked. Yeah. Aren't there like five movies in that series and the second one hasn't even come out yet? Like, when did the first one even come? It's been like fucking forever. Did anyone talk about Avatar more than like a month after it came out? Avatar 2. Avatar 2 is supposedly coming out this year. According to IMDb, Avatar the movie. Avatar came out in 2009. So if it comes out this year, it will have been 13 years since the last one. Granted, I guess I'm pretty sure I heard that the way they were filming them all so they could release them more close together. So I guess maybe all the other movies are supposed to be more connected, and the first one was like the setup. Well, they're gonna try to play it off as it was set up. It was probably made to be a standalone movie, and it did really well. It did do really well, from what I've heard. There's an old article from like 1908 something where they say that one of James Cameron's side stories was Avatar. 1908, really? So like, he had it planned in like 1980 something. Well, that's interesting. Because that makes me wonder if he actually, maybe he did legitimately have it all planned. If it's that old. Because I've definitely heard of people doing that where they they get into like writing books or stuff. Really? Oh my god. Okay, no, okay. Fair enough, James Cameron. I don't even remember I barely remember what even happened in the first one. I've definitely heard of that though, where people like plan shit out before they ever get the chance to write it, like mangaka and writers and stuff. The last Star Wars trilogy, as in like 7, 8, and 9. Fuck George Lucas though. That man spends way too much time going back and like remaking his old movies. He just needs to leave him be. Have you guys seen the fucking there's a new edit to Star Wars, like the episode 4, but like original Star Wars, where like the Han Solo and Greedo scene where they shoot at each other. It's like the smallest thing, but it's so stupid. Greedo goes like McClunky before they shoot each other. Like that's new. That's like a new. Well, it's new in that George Lucas added that, but it never got added into any re-releases until Disney acquired it and put it on Disney Plus. But like that was the thing he added. That was the thing he added to the movie. They would have taken place in America. Oh, I actually heard about that because it was about the midichlorians. Yeah. Yeah. That sounds less interesting. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not a fan of Star Wars, so I don't trust. I don't like the new movies, but I don't trust that George Lucas would have made an interesting 7, 8, and 9 either, personally, because I find all of his Star Wars movies boring as well. Never seen Star Wars? I mean, if you like sci-fi fantasy, well, space fantasy, it's definitely more of a fantasy than a sci-fi. I don't think it's really a sci-fi story at all, personally. I think it's fantasy that is in space and has robots, but it's still fantasy. In the same way that D&D has robots and stuff. Oh yeah, also there were the shows, and apparently the shows were actually pretty good. Like the Clone Wars show. Apparently those are the best things, best official Star Wars bits. So I've heard. I don't know. I didn't watch them. I've heard a lot of people like Ahsoka and her whole thing. Yeah, Clone Wars was great. Okay, cool. I haven't seen it, but I'm not enough of a Star Wars fan that I want to watch it. But I'm glad that there is stuff that Star Wars fans was like, hey, that was really cool. Because I feel like Disney kind of fucked anyone who does like Star Wars over when they bought their stuff. Because I know Star Wars had like a really big expanded universe. And they said none of that's real unless we decide it's real late. None of that's canon unless we decide it's canon later on and make it into a movie. So some of that stuff has become canon, I think, after they decided to make it canon again. To be fair, what's canon and isn't canon, like I don't know if anyone really cares, but I know a lot of people were mad at the time. There's plenty of trash. Oh no, absolutely. The Mandalorian is actually really good. Yeah, I've heard The Mandalorian was good too. Yeah, I've heard good things about that. I know a lot of people like Baby Yoda. Or do people actually like Baby Yoda? Or did people just think he was cute and then he got like turned into a merch? But like most people don't actually know anything about Baby Yoda. Also, he's not even Baby Yoda. He's just called the child, I think. But everyone called him Baby Yoda. I keep remembering that I have ears on, just like every now and then. Baby Yoda is terrible outside of the series. Okay, that's what I thought. I assume from what I know about Baby Yoda, he may as well just be a character that is just always in the background, just like just like that. Yeah, Baby Yoda is just a MacGuffin to move the plot forward. Okay. Cool. I kind of figured. Is mediocre at worst. Yeah. Thing with Rebels, Disney left a sour feeling, but Rebels was a good way to bring certain stuff back together. I see. I've got no idea. I have no idea. I don't like original Star Wars enough to want to check this stuff out. So, but I'm glad that there is still cool stuff around for you guys to enjoy. The LEGO Star Wars Holiday Special from 2020 has a small Mandalorian and the child cameo, where this big fight literally stops as everyone goes, "Aw." I don't know how I feel about that. Like, maybe it might be funny or whatever in context, but that kind of sounds like one of those things. At least the way you described it, I don't know if I like that. I don't know. It's hard to, I don't know if I can explain why I don't like that, but it feels like the kind of cameo that like it's there and it happens and then they leave. But it's like you didn't have to, like you didn't have to stop to draw attention to it. I don't know. I don't know if I explained that right, but I don't know. Anyway. Let's advance the game a little bit. But no, I'm glad that there's cool stuff for the Star Wars fans to enjoy, even if I don't like it myself. Because I know there's a lot of people who do like Star Wars. I found Jacques Marquette.
Did he talk?
Yeah, he talked for the very last time.
He's dead?
Yeah, killed in cold blood by a bogus doctor.
That's despicable. What kind of guy would pass himself off as a doctor and take advantage of a dying man? Was it Khan?
No, I don't know who he was, but it certainly wasn't Khan. He got away out the window. What the fuck is that? Have you ever heard of the Hashiashin?
No.
Marquette said that they were his biggest enemy.
His biggest enemy was the bogus doctor.
Don't remind me, that guy was evil. He had wild, staring eyes like a dead fish. I'll never trust a doctor again. Alright, that reminds me of a thing, actually. So, I'm not the plot and story of MGS5 wasn't very cool. But the one thing I did think was cool... Actually, how old is MGS5? What's the rule on spoilers for like how old something is? I feel like it's got to be old enough. I would say 10 years is the 2015. Okay, well never mind. I guess I won't say. You guys can like if you guys all have played it or don't care, you can let me know and I'll say it. But I don't know. Some of you might want to actually play it sometime. But that's still fairly. There's a lot of games that are only 5-6 years old that I've never heard anything about, so I don't want to spoil it. Even though I don't think the story is very good. Can't spoil it unless it becomes public domain. Fair game for this chat. That's fair. I feel like enough of you would have... I feel like most of you... I feel like any of you who would care would have played it already. So anyway, the character Quiet, she shows up as like an assassin to kill you at the beginning of the game. And you burn her and push her out a window. And I remember when I played the game, I was like, damn, this chick's cool. Too bad she's never going to come back. And then I got to Quiet. I was like, ah, it's her. Ah. And then I was really excited. And then Quiet ended up being my favorite character of the game because I just thought she was really cool. Even though she's very, very 112% obviously made to be fucking, like, ooh, sexy girl in ripped clothing, barely dressed. Ah. I really liked Quiet. I don't know. I thought she was I thought she was neat. She was intriguing. I don't know. Granted, I don't think any of the I feel like most of the characters in that game that got any real depth to them probably ended up just being kind of annoying. Like, Otacon's dad. I can't remember his name. I don't know. I like Quiet. I've talked to a lot of people and I go, oh, I loved Quiet. And they're like, oh yeah, you liked her because she was hot. And I'm like, I just thought she was cool. I got I legitimately, the best part of the game for me was fighting Quiet and doing the sniper fight. I was like so fucking hyped. I don't know why, but I just thought she was really cool. So I remember the Kojima quote of you all are going to feel terrible when you find out Quiet's backstory. I did feel terrible. I felt very sad. Except, Kojima totally made her just to be hot and then just gave her a tragic backstory because he thought I don't know, it's because it's Kojima and everyone has a fucking tragic backstory in Metal Gear. I don't feel like her backstory is that much worse than a lot of other characters, to be honest. But I didn't like her, and I used her on every mission, and everyone... I talked to a lot of people, and they talk about how they always use D-Dog, and I never used D-Dog once. because I just got quiet and used her every time. Yeah, I don't know. She was cool. I liked her. I was really annoyed that the ending of her story was that she just leaves and that's it. I don't know. There was no resolution to that. But there wasn't a resolution to a lot of stuff in that game. Do you think the assassin was responsible for killing Marquette? I don't think so. He could have finished him off the first time. Yeah. Okay, exactly. Let's get the tranquil rifle. She's great. That's exactly what I did. Is I gave her the tranquil rifle. Yeah. Besides, Marquette would have recognized him. He was pumped to the gills with sedatives. He wouldn't have recognized the four horsemen of the apocalypse unless they introduced themselves. I guess I better get back and talk to that weirdo. Which one? Excuse me. Which one, Rosso or Sergeant Moo? Or were you referring to Andre? I'll leave you to work it out. I've heard mixed things about Metal Gear 5's development, because I've heard some people say it was rushed, and I've heard other people say that it wasn't rushed at all, and they actually took longer than expected to finish polishing out the game. So, I don't know. Whichever it is, I don't know. Where do I need to go? I guess I should go back and see if Rosso's back yet. No, I guess I'll talk to Moo just to see if he has anything to say. Nope. Fuck. I don't know. I mean, I definitely think Metal Gear peaked at... Oh. Here we go. Definitely think Metal Gear peaked at MGS3. If nothing else. I can say that with pretty strong confidence. How the fuck do I even pronounce that? Goinfrey? Guan? I don't know.
You've left it very late, monsieur.
Late? For what?
Anything. I'm closing the museum.
Oh, this is the guard. Okay.
Closing the museum soon.
You wouldn't like to get locked in, I can tell you. Not in this gallery. Why not? It's haunted, monsieur. You don't believe in ghosts, surely? Oh, yes I do. 7 years ago, a lad managed to hide in here. He made a bet with his friends, I suppose. When I found him in the morning, he was cold as ice and stiff as a board. What was the cause of death? They said it was a brain tumor. But on his face was a look of stark, desperate terror such as I've never seen before. Scary. I know what to do, but first I'm going to talk to this bitch. I beg your pardon, are you Andre Lavenu?
That's me. You want my autograph?
No, I was told you may be able to help me. Metal Gear had a crossover with the Ape Escape. Oh, totally did. I forgot about that. That might... Okay, that's where Metal Gear peaked.
Help.
My name is George Stowart. I'd like your professional opinion.
Well, okay, shoot.
Have you ever heard of the Hashashin?
Why, yes, it was a radical Muslim sect whose name became synonymous with murder. It was formed in 11th century Persia, shortly before the Crusades.
At roughly the same time as the Templars.
Yes, they gave the new word to our language.
They gave a new word to our language. Assassini, the assassins. Is that true? That's pretty cool, actually. How did the assassins get their name?
From the legends surrounding the secrets of their initiation rites, a young man who sought to join the sect was given hashish until he drifted into dreams.
Nice. Well, you guys all learned something new today.
He awoke to find himself in a fabulous garden with everything he could wish for. The freshest water, the most delicious food, the choicest hash, and the most delectable women imaginable.
Cool. Do you have the address?
I haven't finished the story. There was a price to pay for this
taste of paradise? Wouldn't you just know it? The young man would wake the next day to find himself back in the real world. He was told that he'd been given a glimpse of the heaven reserved for holy martyrs. Okay, well, I'm guessing from a realistic perspective, what they would like knock him out and take him to a place where he was pampered, and then knock him out again and bring him back, and then be like, you can't have that nice stuff again unless you kill for us. I assume that's what they were doing. Assuming that story actually was true in any way. For a guy going up against a global conspiracy of powerful people trying to rule the world by any means necessary, George is doing a hecking good job getting his name out there. You would think that he would want to be a little more secretive, yeah. A heaven he would enjoy for eternity if he was willing to join the Hashashin. Hashiashin, I guess is how you're supposed to say it. That does kind of sound like assassin, to be fair. Or I guess Assassini is the word that became assassin, but Hashiashin does sound also like assassin. How did the assassins operate? Well, as I explained, the new recruits would be only too willing to die for the cause. They'd be instructed in the use of the dagger, poisons in disguise. Then the Grand Master of the sect would name an enemy of Allah, and they'd stop at nothing to eliminate that enemy. Fun fact. This might be a already super well-known fact. But the reason that God is called Yahweh or God is because like you're not allowed to say his name, apparently, or it's something like that. Okay, I guess I don't remember as much about this fun fact as I thought I did. But like his real name is unspoken. Like it holds too much power essentially. Because there's like a power in names, and we don't get to say God's real name. It's basically the thing. But I remember when I heard that was kind of cool. Oops. So I guess they called him Yahweh, but I don't remember what Yahweh is supposed to mean unless it just is literally like. I guess maybe it might just mean like God, like a placeholder name for God. Also, apparently the word bear comes from a word that's like, I think it's either Old English or Old German. But that word that we got it from, yeah, exactly, like the beginning of Kane 2. The word we got bear from is not the actual name of bears, but they came up with a new word for bears, because if you said the actual name of the bears, you would summon them. So they made up a name that just meant like that brown thing, and everyone knew that referred to bears, and they said that because if you said the real name of bears, you would summon the bear. But I don't know what the actual name of bears was. Yeah, that's another fun fact.
You've got it. They were fearless and deadly.
Does this cult of the assassins still exist?
Take a look around at the world today, you tell me.
The hell am I talking about? The word bear. The word bear comes from a word that was used to replace the actual word for bear, because they believed that if you used the actual word referring to bear, that it was bad luck and you would like summon a bear. So they made up a new word that wasn't the actual word for bear. And then we got the word bear from that word. But the word that we got bear from just means like the brown one or something like that. Does his name Montfaucon mean anything to you? Fun fact, the Stonehenge is not actually a hinge, but the oldest known use of the word hinge in describing Stonehenge as a hinge. That's weird. Wasn't the Stonehenge a calendar? Like a celestial calendar?
Sure. It was the most grisly spectacle in Paris until the Revolution.
A public toilet? Ba-doom-tsh.
Montfaucon was
the place of execution for many thousands. A dark temple of death with row upon row of arches, each one framing a grim exhibit. Scores of rotting corpses swung on creaking rope while the crows devoured their flesh. That explains the image of the hanged man. I found a reference to Montfaucon in Ireland, in a village called Lochmern. Lochmern? That's where Pegram was digging. That's right, he'd left the excavation before I arrived. Where was the site of Montfaucon? To the northeast, near the Canal Saint Martin. But there's nothing there now. The old gibbet was torn down during the Revolution. Do you know Pegram well? Not really. I met him at a conference. I would have liked to talk to him in depth, but I didn't have time. When was this? Oh, back in the summer. July, I think. I'd like to have your opinion on a medieval manuscript. Rymint? I don't know how that word's actually supposed to be pronounced. But I just know it's a French word. Do you have it with you? No, it's too fragile, and besides, there are certain people who'd stop at nothing to get their hands on it. Intriguing. You have a copy of the text. There isn't much, only a few Latin phrases. I was kind of hoping you'd help decipher the pictures. Without seeing the manuscript, that's a tall order. Just tell me one thing. What does the image of two men riding on the same horse suggest to you? The Knights Templar. Does the Templar seal appear on this manuscript? I feel like I should look up the Templar and learn more about them, because I feel like there's a lot of games that have come out in the past, like, 20, 30 years, where it's like, ooh, the Templar. Like Assassin's Creed, I know has a lot to do with them. Wasn't Assassin's Creed the Assassins versus the Templar? So this is the same. This is based on the same shit then. I didn't even put that together. So just now. It's interesting. I wonder if Assassin's Creed was inspired by Broken Sword in that regard then. Or if it's just some, hey sheep, what's up? You changed your... Did you just recently change to Sheepison, or did I just never notice because I always call you sheep? Does the Templar seal appear on this manuscript? The Mister is gone since a few hours ago. Okay, I thought so. I thought it looked a little weird. It's Dr. Sheep now. I'd love to see that for myself. I don't know if I trust you, Lavanu. I'm not gonna lie. The manuscript is being looked after by a friend. In Paris? Yeah, not too far from here, in fact. Well, just give me the address and I'll come around and take a look. I'm not so sure about that. Oh yeah. Also, apparently we all have animated emotes now, or we all have an animated emo slot sheet. Or at least I got one earlier today or yesterday or something. Maybe I should check with her first. A female friend? Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's a woman. And mine, oh, you... Damn, way to rub it in, sheep. God. So much cooler than me, and handsome, and smart. Why do you gotta remind me? His friend who has the manuscript. Ah, oui, the anonymous girlfriend. Does he not have an animated emote yet? I would think he would. He's bigger than both of us combined by far. She lives at 361 Rue Jerry. Really? That's weird. But I don't know. Maybe there's like a certain reason, like the way they're putting them out. Maybe he does now though, since I got mine. I know it well. I'll drop by just as soon as I can. Can you tell me anything about the Knights Templar?
I sure can, Georgie. Soldiers, diplomats, mercenaries, monks, bankers, you name it, the Templars fit the bill. The greatest fighting force in Christendom, the militia of Christ.
Jeez. That's fair. I only know because it gave me like, you know how like if you get a gift sub, it has like the little notification when you get on Twitch. It was in there. So I assume if he's been on Twitch today and he got it, he would have noticed. How did the Templars get their name?
From the building in which they set up their headquarters, the King of Jerusalem gave them part of a mosque on the Temple Mount. It was said to have been the site of the original Temple of Solomon.
Hey, I have a character named Solomon.
The order became known first as the Knights of the Temple, and later the Knights Templar.
Solomon's the reason that I'm known as the guy with the really loud swallowing. Featured in B's vampire boss video. You're a mine of information, Entree.
Glad to be of help, George.
I feel like the people who made this game just really liked history, and especially like this specific stuff. And they're like, what if we just like made a game about this shit? Because I just know all this stuff. How come the Templars became so wealthy?
There was a constant stream of new recruits to their ranks, many from noble families. They were required to swear a sacred oath of poverty, chastity, and obedience. So, their money, goods, and land were donated to the order. The Templars soon held land in France, Scotland, England, Spain, most of Europe, in fact. The poor Knights of Christ became the wealthiest power in Christendom. It's happening all over again in our own century.
The Knights Templar?
Oh no. The multinational corporations.
The video where people like, when, no man, probably, yeah. How dare you have a man in my ASMR for 10 seconds? At the start of the video where I can easily just skip past it. Is it true the treasure of the Knights Templar was never found?
Who knows? So little knowledge of what really happened.
I mean, they probably did that a lot more on video V did with Nemo, the fortune teller video, as he voiced the 8-ball, and he was a lot more prominent in that than I was in the vampire boss video.
If it does, the truth has never been made public.
What do you mean by that?
The Templars have attained mythological status, like the King Arthur of the Britons. There are people even now who say the Templars still exist.
Do you think that's likely?
No, not for a minute.
I think you ought to know that the tripod is going to be stolen.
The Lockman tripod? No.
It's true, I can give you a description of the thieves.
Before this supposed event has taken place,
I heard them planning the raid.
They're wasting their time. The tripod is protected by a state-of-the-art alarm system.
It's about as state-of-the-art as any of Papyrus's traps. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Why don't you loan the tripod to me for safekeeping?
Because I'd never see it again.
Don't you trust me?
It's not a question of trust, George. That tripod is hundreds of years old and extremely fragile.
I get your point. I'm going to hide in here and stay the night. Fuck. I know I can hide in there because I've done it before. But I think I have to wait until he's facing a certain way. I'm gonna wait till now.
Now? I've done it before. Oh, wait. I think I can distract him with this and then go in. There we go. Stealth section in my point and click. Isn't that exactly what amnesia is, though?
Closing time, Monsieur Labadou. Already? There just aren't enough hours in the day. More than enough for me. I can't wait to get home and put my feet up. Eh bien. See you tomorrow.
Good night, Monsieur. Aha! It's the gangsters!
Quit fooling around, you moron. Get your ass over here and bring that flashlight.
Did they just say ass in my Game Boy Advance game? My Nintendo licensed Game Boy Advance game?
Rito, what's the big idea? What's the big idea, you dummy? Shine the light down here. The mummy, it's come alive. That's a mummy. I'm glad I'm an orphan.
Oh, I haven't saved in a long time. Oops. I don't know when I last saved, actually. Backseat fight. Oh, that's not too bad. Yes, it is. You gotta click on the totem pole quickly. I see. I don't know how far back I am. Okay. I don't remember what I've had to do since then. Before hospital. Oh shit, I think it is. It might be. Fuck. Okay, well the hospital isn't actually that long if we know what to do. Ooh, this is pretty far back, I think. Yeah. Oh well. Lots of fun to be had. Yep, okay, fuck. Alright. Cool. Well, we can talk about more dumb shit on the way then. Alright. Let's see. Oh, hey, Sharky, what's up? Thanks for the raid. And welcome, everybody. Speed run? Exactly. Yeah, no, it's fine, it's fine. Thank you for the shout out. Or for giving the shout out. Zelda is looking crazy. I know, right? I can't believe Link broke his sword. There we go. Okay, that's right. I had to do that. Also, if you need to go Sharky or something, feel free to go do your thing. Yeah, it is this game, and it's the GBA version specifically. Which is great because I did the goat puzzle in one go. Because I'm just that cool. I'm not saying you have to leave. I'm just saying if you need to go, you're free to go. You don't have to stick around. Wait, what? Oh, I guess I gotta do. I'm just no pressure. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I don't want you to feel bad when you gotta leave. My ears are kawaii des. Thank you. They're dog ears actually, but to be fair, you're not the first person to say that they look like cat ears. Ringo, you made my emotes. Do you think I look more like a cat or a dog? Have I talked? Okay, cool. Box ears or hella kawaii des. Thanks, babe. I appreciate it. I gotta talk to him. Was it Shumi? I'm pretty sure Shumi said that she thought I was a cat until we explained it. Cat ears? No, it's dog. I'm sorry. That's okay. You can blame V. She made the design. All right, cool. Thanks for coming, Ringo. Or sorry, not thanks for coming, Sharky. Thank you also, Ringo. It's nice to see you. Nice to see my emote mom come by. Sorry. All right, I gotta get the thing. Anyway, what was I saying? Home with broken pints. I will. Thank you. I guess I feel like I could change the name. No. Ringo can stay. Ringo's cool. Ringo is very poggers, in fact. I can't believe I just killed Ringo. Had to do it to him. Hey, I'm a doctor. Hey. Hey, I'm a doctor over here. Sorry if anyone in chat is from New York. Okay, cool. Oh, wait, shit. She already gave me the pump? I think she did. I'm gonna talk about everything just because I don't know what I have to all talk about before I can advance the game. For anyone who just came in with a raid, we already did this part and I died. Cool. Thanks for coming, Ringo. Mwah. Also, Sharky, if you're still here. Mwah. For anyone coming in who's wondering why I'm skipping through everything, we already did this. I died. I hadn't saved in like an hour. So we're just having to basically do this all again. I'm very bad at saving. It is probably very different. I've never actually seen the original game, so I don't know. There's Bunny. I know V said that she's noticed like some differences with it too. I saw V playing, but it was at a part I haven't gotten to yet, so I don't know. Okay. Let's go, Bunny. Oh, yeah. I don't like how I look up people doing Majora's Mask first playthrough sometimes. Just to see them get stuck on parts that I have memorized. Okay, I'm gonna guess we have to do this before we can actually, like, give it to Bunny. So I just went ahead and had this one conversation real quick. Okay, give him this. Wait. Here. Nice. There we go. Yeah, see, it's only taken us like 5 minutes to get back through this once you know. I'm sure the speed run for Broken Sword is pretty fast. I feel like a lot of point and clicks are that way. If you just know what to click on, it's not going to take you super long. But really just about optimizing everything. Anthrax Man dies. Yada yada. I'm gonna look up the Broken Sword speedrun actually while we're doing this. Speedrun.com. Broken Sword. The PC version. Any percent is an hour and a half. As of 11 months ago. Okay. Bam. Okay, cool. Now I just have to go back and talk to Labanu and then stay the night. Broken Sword speedrun win. Do it. Do you know how long did it take you, V, when you played it on stream? Did I save? I'm gonna save again. $14 hours? Fair though, because I feel like V is the type where when she plays a game she really likes on stream, she's gonna want to show every little thing that she can off. Also, this game might actually be faster in some ways because I don't know if you can skip the text in the PC version. Hold on. AC filter. How do I... Oh, I guess it's the only version that gets run. It's weird. Maybe it's like it's set as a totally separate game on there then. Yada 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 yada. Speaking of mummies, there's this one Scooby-Doo game that I played in like computer class one time. It was like a flash game or something online. Don't remember where I played it at. But I'm gonna wait for him to get further away so I have more time. Anyway, there's a section where you like open a sarcophagus and there's like a jump scare and it fucking scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. I don't know if anyone knows what game I'm talking about. Alright, go George, go. Go, 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 go. Where is there not a run button? There we go. Fuck. I was just too slow. Press save. Oh yeah, I should save like right now, shouldn't I? I saved outside, so it's not like it would be that bad. But better to save here than it's less to do. Go, 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 go. Go, George, go. Fuck. Come on. I'll save again. I don't know. I don't know if maybe in this version at least you have to try multiple times. Maybe there's one field going Garfield's scary game from back. Fuck. I have to do that when he's not looking, but I have to get whatever. You go through the haunted mansion to find different kinds of donuts, and you can only get scared a certain number of times. There was actually another Scooby-Doo game that was similar. I don't know, maybe similar to that, where like it was Scooby going through like a haunted castle, and the gameplay was basically like you had to like click on stuff to stop the monsters before, like ahead of time before Scooby like ran into the monsters and the traps and stuff, basically. And then if he got scared too many times, he lost. And I remember it was with one of those games where you have to like basically memorize the entire game for to beat it. But it wasn't super long either. Fuck. I don't know if I did it in time. Okay. I'm gonna try a different strat. Just wait till he's turned away. Fuck. Oh. No. My asshole is quite haunted, but that's not what we're talking about here. Go. Fuck. Hmm. I already talked to Labanu. Yeah, he's out of dialogue. Hello, I'm a dog, but thank you. I think it's literally just that I have to get over there fast enough. How's it going, Rosho? The hardest. This is the GBA version of the goat puzzle. They had to make this harder to make up for the goat puzzle. Nice. I hope your rehearsal went well. Come on, come on. Yes! Nice. Okay, so now I know the timing on that. I gotta do it like right when he stops over there. So if I die again. Okay, cool. Yeah, I gotta get to that totem pole. There we go. Hey! Ow! What the fuck just happened? That was not what I was expecting at all.
And when I woke up, I was at the police station. Luckily, I managed to persuade Rosso I was innocent.
Poor George.
What a mess, I bungled the whole thing.
I don't think so. You made a pretty good job of distracting those two crooks.
Yeah, but the killer got away with the tripod.
No, he didn't. He's not the only one who can dress up in costume. I was gonna say, I definitely looked like a woman, so I assumed it was Nico.
You mean it was you? It was you who stole the tripod.
Oh,
Hell, Nico, I could have been shot.
those dorks were more likely to shoot their own feet. I don't know, they shot me last time. Nico finally did something. You know what? Fair enough, fair enough.
I just wish you told me your plans. We're supposed to be in this together. And how come you dressed up like a pantomime cat?
Don't sulk, Georgie, please.
Rats. And don't call me Georgie.
I really thought you'd be pleased. After all, we've got the tripod. It's true.
Nothing happened.
Yeah,
Jim fits perfectly, but what does that prove?
maybe the tripod has to be in a certain location.
There's nothing on the manuscript to indicate where, though. Is there? Oh, by the way, I had a visit from Andre Labanou. Oh, yeah,
Oh, that was Nico that said the first one.
Oh, yeah, I hope you didn't mind me giving him your address.
Not at all. It was lovely to see him again. He was over the moon when I showed him the manuscript. It's not often he gets that excited. He made a sketch of the knight's crest to take back to the museum. I believe he's identified the family who bear that crest.
I sure hope so.
I feel like he's gonna be evil, but that's just me. Yeah, with a sword and a bowl between them is a gem supported by a tripod. Yep. There's a guy working on a loom. Knight with a crystal ball, the knight scroll bears phrase. Through my teachings, you will be enlightened. Chick with the mirror, but the mirror has 3 faces. And then the Knights Templar in the middle.
I'd better get back to the quest.
Do I even know where to go? This. The hospital? Nope. I don't know where the fuck this is. Alright, I'm gonna stop here. I feel like we did a lot today. Even though we had to redo part of it. Cool. Well, thanks for coming out, everybody. It was a good time. Thank you again, Sharky, for the raid. Nah, it's fine. We gotta die once every stream. Keep things interesting. Alright. I did goat puzzle first try, so it evens out. It's all good. It's all good. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the ear redeem too. It's been a while since I had that. Okay, let's see who all's streaming. I guess we will raid Don, who's doing some Dark Souls 3. Damn, some of you guys have a ton of points. Kind of impressive. Who is sleeping right now? Not surprising. Alright, cool. Cool. What the fuck? Anyway. Yeah. My next stream will be tomorrow, I think. Let me double check that. I think tomorrow's another. I think that's what I scheduled. Tomorrow will be another Broken Sword stream, I believe. Yep. Tomorrow night. Cool. A little, just like 23 and a half hours from now, actually. All right, cool. Here's the raid message. Just do the typical thing. Being creative is hard. Yeah. All right, cool. So yeah, thanks for coming out, everybody. Have a good day, good night, whatever it is for you, and I will see you in the next stream. Mwah.